Yes, sir. Waiting for my beautiful people to get up in here. For my people for me, TikTok. Go ahead and do y'all thing. Do y'all thing. Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing? Got the new reflections. How y'all doing? Yes, sir. All people that joined, thank you. How y'all doing? Say, hey, whoever's seeing this, today we just gonna talk about mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna send TikTok universe to Brooke. Yes, sir. Hey, Brooke, somebody just got a universe. Go ahead and say thank you, appreciate that. That was a great gift whoever sent that. But we're gonna talk about mental health. Understanding that when it comes to mental health, right? Oh yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, hold on, before we get into this too, make sure y'all like this, so we can help get this to somebody to help spread, awareness and love to people out there who are going through something mentally, because a lot of people, probably including you, you're going through something, you don't really got nobody to talk to about it like that. So, and what's crazy, that's okay, because you're not going to always have somebody in your corner, you're not going to always have somebody to back you up when it comes to your mental health, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can help you with your problems besides yourself. So when it comes to yourself, you gotta make sure you take yourself seriously. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to new people watching, I appreciate you and thank you for watching. It was crazy. Before we even get into it, we gotta make sure that we pray for better days. We meditate on better days. We make sure that we speak positivity every single day to have these better days, because it starts with you and your mindset. That's all this is. It begins with you. So understanding that when it comes to our mental health, we gotta know that we gotta keep growing. We have to keep going. So make sure that whoever is watching this, you need to know that in order to grow and glow within yourself, you gotta stay healthy with great mental health, as a matter of fact. Because once you stay healthy within yourself, then the mental health will flourish. Literally, it'll flourish. It has no other choice but to flourish, because it starts with you once again. And once you begin to love yourself, once you begin to cherish yourself, everything else will fall into place. And then what's crazy, that goes for anybody who is seeing this, just because, your mental health is important. And what's important is the way you preach, your love and your charisma to other people, not only other people, but yourself. Because you are beautiful. You are that spark within somebody's eyes. You are that spark into somebody's life. And you don't even know it. But you should know it, and you should start appreciating yourself and your worth on this earth, because every day you get up, you got to always make sure that, well, however you get your mind intact is a product of you and what you value in your life. So what do you value? If you really care, if you really want, like, if you want to uplift your life, how will you do that? Because you can't do that by just sitting on your ass, by sitting on ideas and being sad, being in your feelings all day. So I promise to God, nothing will change if you just keep sitting in emotions, because all it is just stagnant energy. So you need to learn how to move that. We didn't know anything before birth. Why? That doesn't even make any sense, my brother and my sister. I don't know what gender you are, but that doesn't make sense, because before you were born, you were consciousness. You were everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you decided to pick your mother and your father for that exact reason, because you knew who they were, like before they were even a physical aspect in your life. So you knew everything, but that's why you signed yourself to forget, which is why you go your whole life trying to remember what you forgot about before you came here. And that's the whole goal, because when you're trying to leave this place, you have to learn how to leave and not come back. But not only come back, but saving yourself, from whatever illusion that you don't want to come back to, or whatever illusion that you don't want to be in the next life. You get what I'm saying? So that's so crazy. I'm going to tell my mom, bro, I literally paid my mother like I remember. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for liking the live too. Thank y'all for that. Peace, God. Hey, peace, God. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, like, yeah, no, for real though, yes, you picked your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you do remember where you come from. But the thing is, though, you had to remember where you come from, because you don't come from here. But you come from here. You've been here numerous times, numerous times. And what's crazy, when you die in this lifetime, not saying you, but it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So when we die, understand, if you did not learn what you're supposed to do, if you did not learn how to escape hell, then trust me, you're going to come right back to hell. It's common sense. But the thing is, though, hell don't even exist as a state of mind. But the thing is, though, if you think this is hell, then understand, if you don't know how to escape, your mind and your spirit and your perception, your perspective on life will be staying into your spirit to where you're not going to where heaven or where you think where your mind thinks heaven is in your mind. So you have to learn how to train your mind into being better, a better person, just a better being, a light, because you're not a human being. He come from headquarters Series X. Have you a 9th being? Yeah, what's crazy, I know I am for sure. But I know you are too. There's a lot of people who are 9th beings, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's where a lot of this knowledge do come from. But what's crazy, you have the same knowledge as well. You know, we are all the same being. You know what I'm saying? Always remember too, when people who are of, going on a spiritual awakening, when you do elevate into these higher celestial bodies, these higher celestial headquarters, or people like to call them that, understand all it is just, a higher learning for you to comprehend and for you to spread that amongst other people who do not have that kind of comprehension. That's what it means for you to live in your own divinity, because by you doing that, you are able to be divine in your own liking. So once you do that, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand that all the things that you want to do and all the things that you did not do, you have already done them, even when you have not did them. You feel what I'm saying? All the things you want to do, you have already done. Even if you hadn't did it, if you have not did anything yet, you have already done it. But you have to believe that you did it already. And it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to change the way you think about everybody else around you, including your life. And that's what we're doing this year. So anybody watching this, you need to remember that this is the year for you, your family, your kids, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your coworkers, the people that you care about, the people that you love. This is the year. Damn, that's the I need my wings back. No, you got them. You got them. They ain't never come off. They ain't never come off. That's the crazy part. Your wings ain't never come off, because understand, we are all we're trying to find our way in this game. That's all it is. You got to remember, too, we all have different cards that we're dealt with, and that's fine. You know how this game goes, but what are you going to do with the cards that you've been dealt? All you got to do is just keep on going. Hey, I'll share to you, God. You know what I'm saying? No, I just want to come on this live, because I don't really like social media like that, but, Spirit was just guiding me to, try something new, because I don't know what the hell happening. Break free from code lockdown matrix, always, of course. But yeah, Spirit guided me to help somebody out here today, just get on live, and that's not usually my thing, but it's like we got to try something new, we got to try to evolve, try to get something going. So it's crazy. I'm about to have a lot of lives as well where we're going to be learning, and I'm going to have lectures for you guys on deep knowledge. We're going to have master classes going on. We don't even got to talk about it, but we're just going to have the action going. So for the ones, who have been here since the start, I really appreciate you. And it's not a lot of you, but that's okay, because, either way it goes, to the 6 people watching, this message is meant for you, and you're already ahead of 95% of society, 99% of society. And that's the best thing possible, because either way it goes, all I care about is your well-being, and I want you to be able to be in that rich mindset to where you know where heaven is. Now, knowing you don't have to find heaven outside of yourself. Look within, you'll know that heaven is a mindset. That's all this is. You can do whatever you want once you reach heaven inside your mind, because no matter what, on the moves to Jamaica, building check my soul, try to join me. I'm so excited. Hey, I'm gonna hold my thought. Jamaica's definitely a beautiful place. I recommend people going, especially on the cruise. Jamaica definitely helped me on my spiritual journey as well. The way yo, I'm so happy I caught you live finally. Yes, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, don't interrupt me. Hold on, let me vibe real quick. I'm feeling the spirit right now. But look, Jamaica was beautiful because they live authentically out there. I don't think that's a word, but they live in the most authentic way possible. They're 1 and 2 in nature, and it's just organic. You know what I'm saying? They just live the life that they want to live, and they're doing it by they're picking their food. They're not really out eating fast food restaurants. A lot of their kids, the boys and girls, they have schools outside, and they're actually learning outside, where they're doing activities outside, not only just running around and playing, but they learning. And then too, when a lot of kids get out of school, they were walking on the sidewalks. But it's like how in America we drive on the right side and the left side, but it's like for them, they drive on the whole opposite side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's us. Love to us enlightening each other. Facts. No, that's the best thing. That's exactly why Spirit told me to get on live today. No matter what situation I'm in, to help enlighten somebody. Because no matter how shitty my day is, I don't want to come on here and spread that hate to other people. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what I'm going to do. Don't bring my problems to work. So what I'm doing is working my light through somebody else, because I know somebody else is going through what I'm going through. But that's why we're here, to uplift each other, because either way it goes, I want you to win. Even if I don't know you, even if I don't know you physically, I want you to win way more than me. That's all I care about. They are very authentic and far away from the materialistic and depressed society. I don't need much to live. No, facts. And that's the beauty of it too. When it comes to living, like, you know, you are already a millionaire, you are already a billionaire. So the thing is, you don't have to chase anything for mental satisfaction when you already have it. You can already create that, and it can come into fruition whenever it wants. All you gotta do is believe in it. Darius, I love your name. I appreciate you. My mother, she named me that because of King Darius in the Bible. And so what's crazy too, another way, you know what I'm saying? So to AP watching this, it's like free game. But another way to help yourself find who you really are through your name, through your ego, because my mom named my ego Darius. So I'm not Darius, but, you know, my mom named my vessel, the vessel of God, you know, or the vessel of Yahuwah, Yeshua, Darius, just for that reason. But how I found out and unlocked, you know, my Akashic records was looking up my name. Once I learned that I come from wealth and a background, but my ego got the best of me. That shit got the best of me. So I learned karma. Because back then, and what's crazy, it's in the Bible too, but I forgot what verse, so you know, I do apologize, but it is what it is. Go research it. But I do remember is from my lifetime, like, okay, I was sitting there treating people wrong because I got everything I prayed for, I got everything I meditated on, because I was very in tune with the world. But of course, for me to be where I am today, to be more aligned to what I was in my past life, I had to remember where I came from. So once I learned that I came from the riches, I understood, like, okay, I died and I came back. I reincarnated into this age somehow, some way. So it's time for me to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here, because I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of seeing this depressing, sad ass shit. That's why it's time to build a better world, time to build a better enlightenment for people to be more in their divinity. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, bro, we gotta chop it up, hop on live or something together for sure. I got you. We definitely millionaires and billionaires. We just had to tap into the energy. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. Do you think we chose our name and numerology? You only find out your soul urge through your name. And what's crazy, I'm gonna try to read all y'all comments too, you know, because I want all y'all to feel that love. And it was crazy. Thank you for the likes. Keep spreading the likes so we can get this live going, so we can grow together. But yes, I think we do choose. Of course we chose our name too, because, and yeah, numerology, your name has a certain significance to your zodiac sign, to your horoscope, to your personality, to your moods, to your mannerisms, your habits. So yes, I do believe, like, you. So I think about it, right? This is how powerful women are too. You know, all credit goes to the beautiful mothers, you know, and the beautiful queens. But a woman is so powerful. She dreamed about you. You know, whoever's watching this, you saying you were born from a mother. I'm talking fast as shit. Let me slow down real quick. Let me stop getting hyped. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. But when you, like, so your mother, she's so powerful that she had a dream about you, whether you're a boy or girl, right? Your mother thought about you, and she said to herself, you know, I'm going to have a baby one day. Now, not knowing, like, when it comes to your mother or father, you know, that whatever happened, but it happened for you to be here. That's why you're beautiful. That's exactly why you shine the way you shine, because your mother and your father manifested you in a physical form. That's how powerful you are. That's the crazy part. So your name was already destined in your mom's DNA. Your mom knew who you were before you knew who you were, because she literally came up with names. Either your mom, like women or men, your mom came up with a name for you. And that's the best part about that. Your name holds weight in the astral plane. Your name holds weight in the astral plane. Your name holds weight in the astral plane. You get what I'm saying? So live up to your fucking name. Live up to your name. He be flowing, is beautiful. What's crazy, I be talking too fast. I just be so passionate about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, this is surface level information, so I'm not even going deep, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep this simple but logical. My name means hardworking. And exactly, what's crazy, I can see it in your name. Like, yeah, even the basic ass names such as Jonathan. Nah, you're okay, so like, that's not basic, bro, but your name holds weight, gang. Like, Darius, maybe I'm too high. You know what's crazy? Even if you're sober, you're still high. So what is being high? It's literally an illusion. It's perception. I'm floating. That's what it feels like to be high on life. But yeah, no, back to the name thing. Yes, that's how powerful your name is. So like the astral realms, they know. And what's crazy too, it gets deeper to the fact, like, when it comes to your name, you gotta know that before you were born, when they marked you, they made sure, like, to put you in them rooms as babies. So as we're born, right? A lot of these doctors who are not human, I keep saying that, but they're not human. So for them doing that, they know who's chosen and who's not. So like they're your average citizens, but they're your chosen ones who are going through different situations. Like you had different black sheep, and these beings know that because they have different frequencies to where they're able to tap into a baby's frequency because we are tapped into divinity before we were actually born into divinity right now in its physical form. So a lot of you have been switched at birth, probably including me. Shit, mama, I love you. If you ever watch my lives, you know what I'm saying? You probably not my real mom, but it is what it is though. You're still my mother, you feel what I'm saying? And my father. But hold on, let me see what y'all saying. I love you, bro. I love you too, man. I just want to eat a salad, drink water, and chill with you, Darius. In due time. That'll happen, you know what I'm saying? When we grow and shit like that, I definitely would love to meet a lot of y'all just because, bro, like, the things I be going through, I know a lot of y'all be thinking. So we had names down here, different names in the astro. Exactly. I call in the astro plane, my name is like egoless. And so when I say egoless, like I have no ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't classify myself to no concept. Like I'm energy, I'm a consciousness. First time here. What up, though, from Detroit? Good people. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Florida, but I stay in Georgia. So, but I know a lot of Detroit people. Y'all are great people. I felt I got the wrong first name. Does it matter? Should I switch? Nah. Black is all colors in one. Exactly. Literally, we all come from black people. Or everything comes from carbon. Everything comes from death. That's why black means death, because we all come from death. Because what is death? We are literally living in death right now. I feel like the wrong first name. No, I don't think you got the wrong first name. And what's crazy, you can switch your name. I mean, that's the life we live in. You can change your name to, you know what I'm saying, anything outrageous in the world. And if it means something to you, then that's fine. You can do that. So you don't have to switch, but you can switch your name if you want to. And you can make it hold significance to you. And guess what? You still aren't your name. That's just your ego. So if you want to, go tell somebody about your ego and you want to switch it, then that's fine. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want. This is your life. You got the free will to do whatever you want. You feel what I'm saying? No, I ain't. No. I always from the hyenas. I want to be at peace. Hey, what is peace? My name is Khadijah. It's physically Arabic, but tapping deeper into what I'm destined for. And that's what we're here for. We're going to have a swell day. No, you're going to. Over here, I'm going to make sure you have a swell day. Even if you have a bad day, we're going to have a swell day. What's crazy, I want all y'all to connect to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like K Customs, me Limitless, shoot, real deep peace, God. We are walking to a season of being rich into reparations back. Exactly. A peace to you, God. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your reflection for that message. And that is facts. That's exactly why I came here to spread that, because I want all y'all to meet each other and just know that no matter what, we're going to conquer this shit. They fear that. They fear that. Pieces of planes. Breaking, look up the meaning of your name. Honestly, I don't want to give you like the textbook definition of it. The best way I would say, the way I did it was meditation. And how I did that was because, and what's crazy, you can look it up on Google too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's crazy, don't be against the internet. Like, have a balance with it. Like, when you use discernment, the internet is your best friend and your enemy, but use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again. The internet is your best friend and your enemy. Use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Have that balance. Once you do that, just search up your name. And what's crazy, you can find different significance, but use discernment. And then meditate on what you learn. Because even though that may be a lie, it could still be the truth. But it's what resonates with you. You get me? Yep. The black Latinos, the gods and goddesses of the multiverse. That's facts. That's facts. What's the difference between 8 and 90 to be only the hair, right? It's the hair. It's everything. It's everything, literally. I'm gonna learn some more about that too. I'm gonna explain about that too. But I know that we're all none either. Either way it goes. Last year was a season of awakening. 2024 is a season of walking into that awakening. No, literally. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy? That's the most beautiful thing too, because I know a lot of people on their spiritual awakening, they feel as if like they're above the people who are in their, I call it like a conspiracy phase right now. So like the things that's happening with, oh yeah, peace to you, positive energy always creates elevation. Exactly, that's facts. But I feel like these distractions, right? You know, with I know you guys see like the New York City tunnels and all that. I'm sure somebody wanted me to speak on that. Distraction, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm not saying to where you don't need to be worried about it, because that could happen to your kids as well. And understanding that all these things that are going on are meant for the people who are just now waking up. Because remember, the ones you watching this, you are able to be tapped into my frequency. That's how divine you are. So for you to understand that, you understand that I'm a logical idiot. You get what I'm saying? You know, a real nigga just understood what I just said. I'm a logical idiot. Man, you are too. So you are so smart, you can play dumb and nobody will know. Either way it goes too, when it comes to these distractions, they are meant for people to be like, oh, okay, what's going on underground? Not knowing, put two and two together. It's common sense. You know what's going on underground. You know what's going on. Especially if you've been doing this research, you know it's a distraction, because that rabbit hole is something that people gotta die on. Like when it comes to the underground conspiracy theories, understand, because I don't even do those no more. Cause it's like, you gotta understand too. All right, you are a general, right? And there are so many sheep out here who feel as if they gotta research all this stuff, not knowing these are armchair warriors. These are armchair warriors. So to where they will not get up and they will not spread awareness. They will not get on live and they will not tell you what they have learned. They are too scared and they are too pussy to understand what is really going on behind closed doors and underground, behind those doors, which is why you got to really ask yourself, why are all these kids going missing every single day? Why is that child trafficking is still going on? Why is that? Why are they making movies about that? So people will sit there and they'll research all day not knowing you know the answer to the questions. You know them. It's not taboo. It's not far-fetched. You feel what I'm saying? It's not. Because once you really go deep within, you know the answers to every question that you know. The thing is, if you really want to know, just look down the street from where you live. Look at the price. Go inside these fast food chains, go inside these restaurants and really ask yourself, what is in that? And whatever you want to do with that information, that's on you. It's not taboo anymore. That's the thing. People don't want to accept that, but you got to understand, not everybody is a human being. And so for one, let's go ahead and tap into that and put two and two together again. When I say that, and everybody's a human being, we all are on a food chain. We all need a food supply. We all need a food shortage and a food depletion to us, meaning that you cannot eat everything. Even if you want to eat something, you cannot eat everything, right? So once you, because reptilians need our blood to survive. I'm about to get into that. Yes, sir. Yo, Darius, yo, you use Twitter. I do. My Twitter is, I think it is Darius W22. My Twitter is old. But yeah, if you don't, I will DM it to you after this live. But back to that. So 2 and 2. And what's crazy, speaking of reptilians, understand, we are the reflection of them as well. Which is why a lot of people, if you were to cook your own chicken patty, right? Your own chicken patty. But if you were to buy a chicken patty, you can put 2 and 2 together, add some seasoning on it, and then put your little condiments on your little sauces. A closed-minded person would be like, what is this? One's a human and one's cooked, like real cooked food that I made from scratch. What do you want to try? Motherfucker be like, they'll laugh at your face and be like, there's no way, my nigga. Like, you probably got this for like Wendy's or McDonald's. But it's like, nah, like really think about that shit. The best way to decompose, because I think about it, like I just said earlier, where these kids are getting trafficked. So if you were to dispose of the bodies, where would you put them? Where would you put them? If you're not going to eat the body, what's the best way to use a business for that model? How would you fund that lifestyle to yourself to be more rich? How would you get people to be at a lower frequency? How would you do that? The best way to do that is by putting them in the food, by putting their frequency in the food, by transmuting their frequency into the food. Once you do that, niggas will never understand that the way they feel, their animalistic feelings come from the food they fucking eat every single day. Niggas think McDonald's is literally still good. Niggas think Wendy's is good. It's not. People don't cook their own food. So that's exactly why their brain is fried. Literally, it's fried because they're eating fried food. That shit's frying your brain for a reason. That's exactly why they do that shit, because if you're not going to eat the body, then put it in the food. And you will pay for that shit with a less price, because eating healthy is too expensive. Fuck that shit. You better learn to fast or drink some goddamn water and fund your own lifestyle. And they expect us to do that shit with our lifestyle. That's exactly why this shit is being gentrified in this world. That's why many people are getting kicked out of the ghettos and shit, or the apartments, because all these people are moving in with money because they're funding their lifestyle. You better start catching up, nigga. You better start doing what you got to do for real, exactly. Start growing your own food. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I like this live. You know, I really appreciate y'all for staying and watching and listening, because I know you got better stuff to do. But what's crazy, I was going to make a video. So Jonathan, so they don't care about us. I'm going to get to that. Start growing your own food. That's facts. Grow your own food on a 3-day spring water fast. So it's crazy. I was going to make a video about that. I'm doing a fast right now. I'm trying to do 7 days. And I really just, I was going to document that. I don't want to spoil too much, but I was going to make a video on that, like documenting a 7-day fast of just drinking water. You know, so I really want to see like where my mind will be in 7 days. Thank you for sharing. No, of course. Of course, that's the best thing. I got knowledge for days. And what's crazy, I'm still an idiot because I don't know shit. I'm just a student. Fast on, fast off. That's the key. Exactly. There's that keep pulling us back. So, see, my brother, limitless. That's the thing. That's that victim mentality. We got to stop doing that shit this year. You know, we can keep saying they're pulling us back, but they're not. It's just your mind. It's your mind. We all learn together. That's the village. Exactly. We all learn together. That's the best way. Like, I don't know shit. I use my arm manuals and now my head don't itch. Shampoo in front of my head. Yeah, exactly. Take care of your... Yeah, but no, that's the thing. Yeah, limitless. Take care of your mind. Literally, like, so when you were saying that, you got to understand, like, they're not really pulling you back. It's your mind. It's the way you think about your situations. So when it comes down to it, it's what you're feeding your program. You're not going through a bad situation. You're not going through a bad time. You're just allowing it to be a bad time because you're in your feelings. Not saying it's a bad thing to be in your feelings, but, like, for example, let's say you get mad at something. Why are you allowing yourself to be mad at something that you can't control? You know what I'm saying? Somebody was to hit a random civilian's car out of their own control. They can't control that. But if you getting mad, won't control it because nowadays people have so much like a fragile ego. They'll kill you if you talking out of turn. Like, who the hell are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? That's why you just gotta know when to pick your battles and just know when to control your emotions. Once you do that shit, oh my God, you'll be unstoppable. Nobody can stop you when you control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody arguing with you. What are you arguing for? You just arguing your truth with somebody else and you don't even care about this person. So why are you going back and forth with them? What's the point? What's the reason? You know what I'm saying? How are they putting money in your pockets by arguing with you? What are you debating for? Come on now. I'm glad I caught you live. We came across my For You page. Been rocking with you ever since. John to you. And I really appreciate you. She_key. Thank you. You know, I'm going to keep on going. I don't know what the hell going on with these views, but it is what it is, though, because whoever views this right now, that's the most important thing. 550 years of oppression. Now we awaken. Now we rise. What's crazy, I like your opinion. It was just a fact I can't, like, my opinion is different on that. Not trying to bash your opinion, you know what I'm saying, because yours is beautiful. My thing is we've been oppressed longer than that, and it's just like really thinking about that shit. We're like so not saying you, but there's some people out here who still believe in timelines. Like you still believe in a numerical timeline. I know that like that's a physical concept. And of course I'm not saying like you're not a human being, you're not in the flesh, because of course we are. But once you think in your God body, you think in your God mind, what's a number? Well, like what's the highest number? Past 9 or past 10, you would say 10 or 11 or 12, not knowing 9 is the highest number because after 9 is 0 and 1. 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. The numbers keep repeating itself. So either way it goes, these dumbass motherfuckers said infinity or and beyond and shit. Man, beyond what? Beyond what? Bitch, 9 is the highest thing. We are the highest number. We are the highest everything. So therefore, we have been enslaved since year 1. Year 1. And what's crazy, we allowed that shit. We allowed that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't mean it in a bad way, like, oh, we allowed this and that. No. Mine's the highest number of niggas broken down. Exactly. But what I mean is, like, we allowed to come down here for the simple fact that we knew what we were doing. We basically got led into our own trap, which is why I spoke about, like, the Archons and, like, demons and shit like that. People don't got to believe in demons, and that's fine. But if you are denying that, you're denying your lower self. You're denying your lower existence. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is demonic, not knowing that demons don't even exist. That's the way of thinking. So we understood that we were on the fence about our own creator, not knowing we are the creator of our own reality. Yeah, Nine, what's your thoughts on non-life paths? Oh, I was going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a video on that. I got you. I'm going to make a video on that. But actually, I'm going to screenshot that right now, too. Let me not forget that. I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you for reminding me. Hell and Heaven's in your mind. Exactly. 1492 is when the war started. That, too. But yeah, it's like we were on the fence. And what's crazy, everything is predestined. So what I'm saying is I'm not degrading your idea on timelines, you know what I'm saying? Because timelines do exist. But what I'm saying is all this stuff happened before year 1. Like everything was happening, like we're oblivious to it, which is why once you become lukewarm, once you become peaceful in your own mind, you understand that everything's going to happen regardless, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because the universe has no favorites. Even bad people are still getting blessed out here. How is that possible? So like, if you think about that, good and bad do not exist. And when that happened, like I said before, we allowed that because by being on the fence with our creator, we didn't know which side we wanted to pick. Not knowing we could have stayed in the highest realms. But of course, a lot of people are not volunteers. A lot of people are invaders for one. So a lot of people are not real people. Once again, when I mean not real people, a lot of people are literally disguised in such a way that you can't see past your own visible spectrum. You know, you see what they programmed you to see since you were born. But there are some people out here who are literally acting in their own body, in their own skin. They could be carbonated, they can be European, they can be Jewish, they can be Hebrew, they can be Arabic, whatever the case may be. That's fine and dandy. But some of these people are literally here to only do one thing. That's to please whatever creator that they praise. That can be Lucifer, it can be Elohim, it can be Jesus, it can be God, whatever you want to call that extra source. They're pleasing themselves. So yes, many people that you do see are here for one reason only, and many of us are volunteers, meaning that you do not belong here. Protect yourself, Ken. They're really coming for us, that they're trying to line our people. And what's crazy, I'm always going to be protected. You know what I'm saying? I do not fear death because that's a reflection of me. And I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm happy with where I am right now. You know, I'm happy with the fact that I've been able to find heaven at a young age, and to where I want to spread that love to other people to help them know that no matter what, these niggas cannot stop us. They cannot stop God. They can kill the dreamer, but not the dream. I'm going to say it again. They can kill the dreamer, but I said that incorrectly. They can kill the dreamer, but not the dream, literally. So no matter what we do, there's no reason for us to be scared of nothing. Nobody. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. But don't sell yourself out for riches and fame and fortune like most people do. Because they'll tell you to do that shit. They'll tell you they'll say to go on the other side. They'll tell you to, you know, go over here and do this, and like you can learn this type of knowledge. But it's like if you just meditate on that shit and you know how to network, you can know how to get into different doors, different lifestyles. But it's all up to you and your mind, you know, your state of mind on what you want to enter in life and reality. Not sure why I decided to put money on, but you're the first person I can get that. I need my brothers. And what's crazy, and sisters, to catch this message. And what's crazy, Kay, I really appreciate you for doing that because you didn't have to, but that's definitely more motivation for me to keep on going, just to help all of us out here, because it's not all about the money, because we are currency. You know what I'm saying? We are currency. And when you're rich in your mind, that currency will flow onto you on the physical aspect. And that's what it's all about. Like, I really want to genuinely like help people to the point to where I don't want you to know what a bad day is, because God should never have a bad day. If we are God, how do we have bad days? How do we get sick? You know what I'm saying? How do we get sick? How is that possible? You know what I'm saying? How is that possible? How are you getting sick? How are you mad? How are you upset? Yes, you have feelings. Yes, you got a way of thinking. But the thing is, though, you are God. What are you stressing for? This is your life and you're stressing about it. Make that make sense to me. No, like that shit stops. That shit stops. There is no getting up and feeling sorry for yourself. Fuck no. Put the work in. Let's get to it. Let's accomplish some shit. Let's get to helping our people out. What do our people need out here? Motherfuckers need some help. They need help. Motherfuckers need a leader because they can't lead themselves. Some people have to be a sheep. Sadly. I'm going to say it again. Some people have to be a sheep. Sadly. Because they have no guidance. They have none. You have to have a high vibration frequency to even have some sort of money. Exactly. Money is like, it's like a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to chase it, it may not attract to you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be that kind of person to where money comes to you without you asking about it. Money comes to you in your sleep. Money comes to you when you don't think about it. That's when you'll know. When you'll attract that magnitude. By doing that, you got to stay disciplined. By staying disciplined, the money going to always come. Because you got to know that you got that entrepreneur bone in your body. But it starts with you. So by it starting with you, every day, how will you fund your lifestyle? And what's crazy about doing that, what kind of frequency will you be at to even fund your lifestyle? And it starts by focusing on yourself every single day. So by doing that, you feel what I'm saying? What are you going to do when you don't want to go to the gym? What are you going to do when your girl say she want to bounce on your dick at like 4 a.m. or 7 p.m., 12 p.m., whatever the case may be? What you going to do? What's great, and what's cool, when I say girl, not like your girl with your side piece, your fling, whatever. Like, whenever she tell you that she want to bounce on your dick and shit, when you know you're on your semen retention journey, when you had told her, like, you know, You told her like, nah, baby, I'm just putting myself, I'm staying focused on my journey and my purpose. And then you go off and you go, you go get to it, you get loose, and now you wasted all your energy and all your ideas. What are you doing, God? What are you doing? Wasting your energy. You don't see a future with her, but you sleeping with her. Same to my woman. You don't fuck with this nigga, but you sleeping with this nigga. Why? Because you're horny. You want the moment. You're bored. You're trying to fill that void up. You want to feel love and comfort. You want to nurture their spirit. Fuck that. They're not benefiting your life in no way, shape, or form. So why are you laying with them? Why are you wasting your energy with this person? Look at them. How are they helping you? How are they part of your lifestyle? How are they benefiting you mentally, spiritually? Like I said, spiritually, physically. How are they doing that? They're probably not. And talk your shit, Key, and they feed into the physical craving. Exactly. And it was crazy. We all fall short. I know I do for sure because the pussy feel good. It do. Especially when you stimulate her mind. That's the most beautiful thing ever because it was crazy. To make it even better for you, my brothers out there, you got to please her. And that starts before you get her in bed. Start her with her mind. Figure out where she is and don't judge her because while you judging her, you judging yourself. You basically would be like judging would you want another man to judge your mom the same way you judging her? No. But it starts with by loving yourself. Once you love yourself, that outside shit don't matter. You found what I'm saying? Even to my women out there, understand these niggas, yes, they're not shit, but guess what? That's okay because you got to deal with what you got to deal with, but just know you don't really have to because once you love yourself, niggas can't fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Because you are that bitch. Literally. You feel what I'm saying? These niggas can't fuck with you. Safety for my niggas out there. These hoes can't fuck with you, so why are you chasing after them? Let them attract to you. You feel what I'm saying? As a masculine deity, our role is to exactly living your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? As a man, go work out. Go hit the gym. Why are you not exercising? Why are you not getting 100 push-ups in, day out? Why are you not doing sit-ups? Why is that the case? Why are you not doing that? Why are you not getting into reading books for your mind? If you're not working out your body, work out your mind. Work out your legs. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Go type up a book or something. Go do something for yourself and live in that masculinity. And what's crazy, beneficial masculinity is what something I'll create. Look in the mirror and say what you love about yourself, King. Because you gotta know, if you don't have a woman in your life, if you're single, if you're focused on yourself and your journey, look in the mirror and tell yourself what you love about yourself. Because we don't do that to ourselves, do we? We don't really appreciate, our hairline, our looks, our nose, our teeth, our eyes, our ears, our legs, our body. Shit was crazy. Some of y'all don't even appreciate your dick size, no offense and no homo. But if you want to change that, then change that. Stop complaining and stop looking up tutorials on how to do that shit and fix it with yourself. Eat better, sleep better, think better, feel better, breathe better. Meditate on this shit because it's all within you. You don't need to be wasting money on none of this other toxic ass shit because all you're doing is killing yourself and people want you to do that shit. They want you to. And they don't want to help you. And what's crazy, people that you love don't want to help you either because why would you? They can't even help themselves, so how can they help you? The people that love you cannot help you because they cannot help themselves. So if they can't help themselves, how can they help you, brother and sister? How? That's impossible damn near. Especially if they're not conscious about it, you're fucked. You're fucked. That's exactly why as a man, you have to know how important it is for you to love yourself, especially my woman out there. Sweetheart, no matter what happened to you out there, love yourself. I promise you guys, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I can see clearly now the rain is gone type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Once you see that, once you understand it with your mind and the veil of everything that you thought you knew is lifted from you and that spirit starts shining into not only your third eye, but all 9 of your eyes. Thank you for the gifts, too. I appreciate you. But once it starts spreading onto all 9 of your eyes, it's over with. There's nothing that no demon in this world can do. Nobody can touch you. Even if they want you, they still can't get to you because why would they? Why would you waste your energy? Like, don't touch me, you're a peasant. No offense to peasants, but it's like you don't have that boss mentality yet because you still think less of yourself. You think you're a peasant because I called you a peasant. How would you get offended by that? How? How would a peasant get offended by that word when you're not that word? You feel what I'm saying? If Earth is a stage, why are you getting offended by titles? Started my self-love journey during the summer after my narcissistic encounter, first ever awakening. Hey, that shit is a journey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you guys. Before I continue, Thank you guys for the love and the gifts. I really appreciate you. For people that's watching, thank you for even staying and listening, because you don't even have to. But I appreciate you. So I'm going to let God guide you through this live. So back to that. As a peasant, you know what I'm saying? Like, peasants think that they're actually peasants. Like, crabs really think that they're in a bucket. But it's like, no. You were placed in that bucket, but now you got to find out how to get out. You cannot sit there and depend on somebody to get you out of that bucket. Fuck no. Don't be scared to escape. But once you do, you help the ones that are trying to, you help the ones that are trying you help the ones that are trying to escape, basically. Damn, I had a tongue twister. But you help the ones that are trying to escape as well. And if they don't want your help, then fuck them. Figuratively, fuck them. It is what it is. Because you came here to help who? Nobody but you. But everybody's a reflection of you. So now what? Use discernment. Use the ones that you know spiritually. You'll know the chosen ones that are ready to be lifted and who are ready to amplify their life. You'll know. They'll reveal themselves to you. And that's the best part about this shit. That's why my women out there, you gotta love yourself, queen. You got to. Because think about this shit. These niggas can't love themselves, right? The way you love yourself. Love yourself. They can't. So my niggas out there, these women can't love you like you love yourself. And it starts with you. But how will you do that? Every day you get up, you have to tell yourself, I am a handsome man. I am a beautiful woman. I love my looks. I love the way I walk. I love the way my ass look. If you're bald, I love the way my head look. You know what I'm saying? If you have a great spirit, I love my spirit. If your spirit's ugly, love that shit. But just know, that hate will come right back to you. But understand, talk to God. Hey, God, I'm going to do like literally talk to the universe. Like, hey, universe, I'm going to do this right now. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going my way. What should I do about that? Sit on these ideas and then meditate on them. Really sit there and breathe with the universe. Feel the universe. Ground yourself. Go outside and think to yourself like, you know what? I'm creating problems to my own solutions. Everything I'm putting in my brain is a projection of my lower self. It's okay to be aware of these problems that I'm creating, but they don't exist, God. They don't. They don't exist. Ain't that right, God? Thank you. They don't exist. So it's like, why are you putting yourself through these situations? Why are you crying over this nigga? Why are you crying? Why are you crying over her? If they don't want you, why are you crying over them? No, fuck that. Your mental health matters. The way you love and cherish your life matters. How you pour into this world matters. These things do matter. But the thing is, though, if you don't think that you matter, then trust me, nothing will ever matter to you, including your loved ones. And people will see that, and they won't talk to you. They will not fuck with you if you don't love yourself the way you should be loving yourself. God, understand karma's within. We create our destiny. Literally. Exactly. And what's crazy, karma, that's a great title. I'll just call it karma polarity. But yes, literally, like, life is a polarity. It's a balance. So what you do, like, if you do good, that good will come back. You do bad, that bad will come back. My thing is, though, it's just a way of your magnitude and what you're doing, because either way it goes, Satan still calls himself God. But is he wrong? Yes and no. So when it comes down to life, you got to question life and the aspect of life. So question karma, because what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to you, not saying like your opinion is not valid, okay, because it is. But to somebody out there, you know what I'm saying, like, wait, karma, understand, many of you who don't know like what polarity is or balance and polarity, same damn thing, light and dark, day and night, sector, whatever the case may be. So when it comes down to that, whatever you're doing with yourself, you got to know that if you do positive things every single day, like giving to the homeless and not filming it, feeding your kids, even like they're not hungry, like, no, baby, like, get some vegetables. Here, you go and get one snack, only one sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, being real with yourself and the thing that you're doing to yourself and being positive about it with your intention, you'll get that shit right back. I promise to God you will. But if you're doing negative, you're out here killing people, you're stealing, you hitting licks. Not only that, on like licks physically, but like mentally, like you're out here finessing motherfuckers for pussy, and like you out here, like you're doing weird shit. Like, trust me, that shit will come right back to you, and do not be surprised when it does. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. The way you feel about yourself is going to project exactly. Austin the board guy, hot. My brother, I don't know what you're talking about, but it is hot outside. So yes, thank you for stating the obvious. Facts, what you put out is what you get back. Exactly. So, and that's exactly why, you know what I'm saying, you, like, all y'all right now, Oh yeah, hey, shout out to you, Queenie. You be posting some great content. I ain't gonna lie. You feel guilty is going to come back, same for feeling positive. Exactly. But to y'all watching, somehow, some way, y'all have stayed because you resonate with my energy. What's your life path number? 4. Yeah, life path number 4. But I'm really all of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really 4 for my name. But yes, so it's like so polarity. When it comes down to like light and day, you gotta understand whatever you're doing at night can reflect into the day. So when you're not doing anything during the day, what are you doing at night? You know what I'm saying? If you are a night person, what are you doing at night? So the night is the best things. What's crazy, doing your job at night will help you strive during the day. It's like your day is literally like it's at peace because you're working day in and day out. What is sleep to God? God is sleeping every day. I'm gonna say it again. What is sleep to God? What is that? You know what I'm saying? They told us like, yeah, go to sleep for this amount of hours, you feel like this, etc., etc. Look, but there's some niggas out here who are sleeping for 2 hours a day and they're still functioning. No, they could die, but that quality sleep does help. But the thing is though, when you're awake, you still sleeping. So what is sleep? You know what I'm saying? God don't go to bed because when you die, you still sleeping. So either way it goes, you'll be awake with inside of you. And once you do that, you can do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? This dream is yours. Every dream is yours. Every plane, every realm is yours. It belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? It belongs to you. But if you got to access that, you got to go within. Raise your frequency. By doing that, you got to believe in yourself in your higher frequency. So to do that, start meditating. Thank y'all for the gifts, too. I appreciate y'all. I'm over here preaching with my mouth getting dry. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I get passionate, I be talking fast. I do apologize for that. I just hate talking slow because it's like, man, I gotta get that message out. Because that shit be hitting, like, for these downloads, like, this shit feels so good. Like, it feels like, well, you in the sauna, right? Like, so, like, the downloads I get from the source, it's like I'm in the sauna and I'm listening to, like, an audio book. You know what I'm saying? Like, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 48 Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shit that makes me feel good. Listen to like meditation music. Listen to like a good rap song. Just being aware of my consciousness makes me feel good about life to where I'm able to spread that to you. I'm feeling what you're putting down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I want you guys to access that because the most beautiful thing you can ever do is love yourself once again. That's why I say, like, how's y'all mental health? Like, how is y'all mental health? So whoever's watching this, ask yourself, how's your mental health? Who's asked you that? Who asked you that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to ask you that. So how is your mental health? And then what's crazy, when you do see that and like answer that question, I want you to think to yourself, what can you do to improve your mental health this month, this year? We haven't got to go to February or March yet, but like in January, how will you enhance your mental health? What will you do? You know what I'm saying? And like, it's crazy. We have a lot of work to do. And it's going to be hard, yes. But that's the most beautiful thing about that. Because you are Elohim's strongest soldier. And when I mean Elohim, I mean like the highest divinity of God. You know, because I don't call God. That's a pagan name. You know, hey, so gangster, that's something lame as hell. But gangster, I appreciate you for sending that universe to Jonathan. So, hey, say thank you to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could not sit here and get gifts and not say thank you. Appreciate the guys for gifting because they don't got to do that. So, yeah, when y'all get a gift, say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start doing that. We got to start saying thank you. Stop feeling entitled like we need to get that shit. But, yes, so Elohim and God, you know what I'm saying? I don't call God God. That's a pagan name. That's a name for consciousness because the government calls themselves God as well. So, the way it goes, when you know that you are Elohim, you are part of that highest order. You are part of many other higher orders because you are an alien. Because what is an alien? You know what I'm saying? You have been alienated from your land, from your extraterrestrial land, and now you are here in America, Europe, Asia, wherever the case may be. But the thing is, though, when you know yourself, what will you do about that? You know what I'm saying? Because either way it goes, God does have a bad day. If you are God, how do you have bad days? You allow it. And that's okay because you're still accepting of the fact that you are a human. Not everybody acknowledges their mental health. But I'll make sure that you do it. It's okay. Because who asked me? Nobody but God, and that's okay. But I'm asking you, because who will hold you accountable if you don't? Your parents won't. Because think about it, your parents don't even ask themselves how is their mental health. Do you ask your parents? Probably so. But if you don't, start asking them. Start asking how your parents are feeling. And then on top of that, Let's have a conversation with them. And if you can't, then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Then fuck them. Either way it goes, because you can't control their emotions. If your parents don't, you know what I'm saying, want to talk to you, communicate with you, and that's fine. Don't force a conversation with them. It is what it is. You're grown now. You know what I'm saying? Be the mother and father that you did not have. Even if you have them, be better than that. And that's okay to do that. It's okay. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Hey, Custom, you going crazy right now. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to all my people out there, be better than who you were yesterday. Because in January, I want y'all to understand, like, it's time to be great. You know what I'm saying? It's time to actually do things different. If you're a content creator, do things different. Actually go live and interact with people and actually grow a fan base, grow a support group, people that fuck with you for you. That's what I'm doing, shit. And I don't like social media, but guess what? I'm going to like that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people actually who are still sitting here watching me talk to myself, not knowing that myself is a reflection of you. So I'm literally talking to you. It's like we're basically in the same dream right now, but we're physically conscious about it, basically. And so that's probably like the most beautiful thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm preaching without going to church. Like me and you are in church right now, and we're not in church. How is that possible? So what is church? You create church. You know what I'm saying? And you're not even here to me. You're not next to me physically, but guess what? You're here with me in spirit. Because even if I met you in the physical world, me and you would still have a talk like we've been friends for years. Because what's a friend? I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? I have brothers and sisters because, and what's crazy, I have reflections. You are my reflection. I am your reflection. So whatever you go through, I feel. That's why I want you to feel great every single day. Church is the body of Christ. Exactly. And we are literally Christ. Once you reach that Christ frequency, you are Christ. You will know what Christ feels like. That's why I don't believe in Jesus Christ. So to someone out there, I'm not an atheist. I'm not a Satanist. I'm not a Zionist. I'm not none of that shit. I'm not religious. I just practice being a spiritual being. Literally. Like, all I want to do is I love everything. Like, I love the religious people. I love the spiritual people. I love the Satanists. I love atheists. All of that, because either way it goes, people are playing in their roles, and that's fine. That is okay. Exactly. We are all spiritual beings. Like, religion and spirituality got to coexist with each other. Religion and spirituality will always coexist with each other. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be above that. You know what I'm saying? We're all actors just playing our role. So once you dissect the history and the meanings of these religions, then you understand what religion really is. It's a scam, but that's okay though. If you get scammed by religion, that's your fault. Because when you're spiritual, you're living for yourself and you know that God's within you. I don't have to go to church to pray to God. What the hell am I praying for? I'm praying for outside energy to be accepted into myself? No. What the fuck am I doing? That's why when you know that you're God at the Christ frequency, just meditate on that shit. And be thankful because you already have it. Literally, even if you don't see your goals or your dreams, they already happened, God, because you made that. Before you were born, you knew what you came here to do. Every thought that you have said and you have not said already came true. You already have that fucking house. You already have those kids. You have that lifestyle you already want. You have that car. You have that job opportunity. You have all the money, all the cheese you want. It already happened. It already happened, God. So what are you waiting on? Money don't grow on trees, but it do. Money won't just fall from the sky, but it will if you allow it. So what are you doing right now to get that bread? What are you doing right now to get that bread within yourself? Because understand we are all currency once again. So you create the currency within inside of you. If you feel sad or broke, you cannot feel rich on the mental aspect. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible, gang. Absolutely. Every religion takes pieces from the spiritual. Once you realize you are God within, your world is complete. Exactly. Your world is complete. And I like how you brought that up. And that's what's crazy too. You gotta understand too, like the dark side of this shit. Many people expect heaven but don't want hell. Many people expect heaven but don't want hell. When you're learning about God, you have to learn about Satan. That's the only way to escape hell. That's to learn how Satan created it, how your ego created hell. You know what I'm saying? So once we go up, like beyond that, understand how our program got accepted into hell, and knowing that every lie you ever known has some truth to it. But that truth goes within you. That truth comes from you learning who you are, by you guiding yourself every single day on what you should and should not do in this world. And you want to escape, you have to tell yourself, what can I do to get people to heaven? That's what I did when I was 5 years old. Not even to brag, but there's a reason how many of us are volunteers of this world. Because if you know about God at a kid age, like when you're like before 7 or 8 or 9, you are destined for greatness. But what's crazy, God has no age. So even if you did not know about God at a baby age, loving God right now is what's most important. And when I mean God, I mean yourself. Because God has no name. I love you. Keep saying understand. Understanding is accepting what someone tells you. Exactly. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you're right. I say understand because I want you to feel my words. Literally, I want you to feel my words. And what's crazy, I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to my past self. I'm talking to my physical self. Because even I need to hear this word. Because what's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. I truth be told, like, I'm letting God just guide me to this whole live right now. And I'm just flowing off of the bone. But I feel so good. I just had to tell somebody about like the source because I do love God and I want y'all to get to that heaven frequency. So back to that, you know what I'm saying? So once you understand that, it's like once you really get to visualize heaven, right, you'll be able to understand that them doors, that cage can get unlocked through your ego. But you gotta love yourself. You can't kill the ego. You can't kill yourself. Because if you like think about it, if you commit suicide, if you hang yourself, you'll come right back. Come on, God, you know better than that. If you hang yourself, you'll come right back. And you know that, God. So why would you even think about suicide? Why would you think that you are not where you want to be? Like, really think about that. Why would you tell yourself, I don't like where I am right now. I really just want to end this shit all. Like, I don't want to be here. Nobody loves me. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Even if there was 0 people around you, you have 1,000,000 people backing you up. And you can't see them. Facts, it is for me, but for you too. Exactly. All perception. Exactly. So I think about it too when you're playing video games. Because I made a video on that too. And what's crazy to a lot of y'all as well, I'm going to give y'all like a lot of free sauce too, but there'll be more times during the months too, like we'll up the videos and all that. But understand too, a lot of y'all, when it comes to the things I say, you got to contradict everything and question everything I say, right? Because I do not claim to be anything besides myself. And I want you to do the same thing too. Once you know you're God, you have to know and strip that away because your ego is basically saying that. So if I was just walking around saying I'm God, that's my ego talking. That's not really me because I know I'm not. I'm just a human being just like you. You feel what I'm saying? But just know who I am is not who I am. You are not who you are either. That's why when people say like, I just be saying shit, this and that, I just be talking like, no, my nigga, like this is research. Like this shit is like, it's literally a database. Like, so if you put a USB into a computer and you start putting files in a USB and you start collecting it and you start sleeping on that shit and then going into, not only just sleeping on it, but you're going into the realms and you're conscious about the dreams that you're having, like Inception, then you'll know like this knowledge is within all of us. That's why I want you to understand, God. That's why no matter what, I won't give up on you. That's why when I don't feel like posting, I'll be like, man, I gotta post just because this shit feel good. It feel good. It's like how these reptilians, you know what I'm saying? Like how, no, that's a bad example. I ain't even gonna put that shit out there. But just like how that adrenochrome would be crack to them, spreading God's word that's crack to me. That's my passion. That's like cocaine to me. I don't even do cocaine. I don't even do crack. I don't even do drugs. That shit feel good to just spread that love out there. No matter how tired I am. There's somebody out there who was going through way worse than me. That's why I'm so grateful for all y'all that have been watching me since day one because you don't have to. And I appreciate you for doing that. And a lot of y'all have changed my life for the better. Not only because of like just following me, but just helping me be better as a man because you're helping me be on my shit. Because if I stop posting, it's like you would appreciate me, but you wouldn't. And I understand that because you got your own life to live as well. But just knowing me helps me set my P's and Q's because that consistency can help build my brand. But by that doing that, we're all building a family. I want you to build your brand too. I want you to win just like how I want to win. But I want you to win way more because I know you got a family. You probably got kids. You probably got so many things going on, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I want to win too, but guess what? I know you want to win as well. As a family, if we all come on the same consciousness, if we all begin to understand the Christ within us, we can do anything in this world. We can conquer anything. We can get our land back, our acres back. You know what I'm saying? We can get our shit back. You know what I'm saying? But it has to begin with us. Help the youth. Stop saying like these kids are stupid, they're dumb, they don't know shit. Like, no, the youth is our future. But if we don't love them beyond that household, they will kill themselves. And I don't even have kids and I'm saying that. That's kind of crazy. We have to love our children out there because they are getting trafficked every day. Not only traffic on a physical level, but a spiritual level. That's why there's celebrities out here. Why do these celebrities exist? You know what I'm saying? Why do they exist? They exist to manipulate your consciousness. That's the whole fucking point. Why do you think they have TV shows and movies? To send a message to the oblivious and the open-minded people out there. Because your kids, not saying your kids, but some kids out there are literally on social media all fucking day. They're on the PS5, Xbox One all day. Talking shit to people, you know what I'm saying? Hearing negative shit all fucking day. Like, if they're ass at 2K, like, think about it. Some niggas are so ass at 2K, they'll come into the game and just start selling. It's like, what are you doing selling, bitch? But it's like, we don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. Their mom's probably yelling at them like, get out the fucking game, Tim. He's like, you're always yelling at me, mom. What the fuck up? Like, they're going back and forth. You probably got Devon say he not doing good in school, so his mom taking his game and shit. But Devon say thinking to himself like, man, my mom knows what she's talking about. I'm good. I don't need school, my nigga. Like, I'm God. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck no, nigga. Like, no. That's why we have to begin to see where the problem is in the household. Stop being scared of your children. If you have children, stop being scared of them. And as kids, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? We got to listen to each other and have that balance. It starts with both of each other in the household. We got to learn to start talking to our kids and communicating with them. You know what I'm saying? Being at the table with our kids. How's your day? How's your mental health? What's going on at school? If they don't want to talk, that's okay. Ease your way into that relationship. Don't force it. You just described who I was 6 to 7 months ago. That I had to cut them video games off. And what's crazy, bro, I still play video games, but I don't let it, you know what I'm saying, distract my life. Because all I'm doing is playing myself. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm aware of it. That's what's scary. So when I play video games, I'm just aware of myself. So I'm playing GTA or 2K or UFC or Madden. All I know is I'm playing myself. When I throw that football and Tyreek Hill going to go catch that bitch on the Dolphins, and I'm over here celebrating, you know what I'm saying, against the 49ers, and it's like 50-0, I'm literally playing myself. I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm literally shooting myself. I'm playing 2K. I'm crossing up myself. I'm laying the ball up against myself. And so that's like back to the household. That's where we're with our kids. You know, we got to actually make sure that no matter what, we're feeding them a great program. Because if we don't, they will begin to despise the community, not only like their community, but like society, their parents themselves. Yeah, I recently hopped on some COD and was just enjoying myself today the game. Exactly. So I love it. Like, I love how you said that, Jonathan, too. Because when I play COD, I be getting fucked up. I be playing hardcore, right? And if you play COD, you know hardcore is like, that's some shit. Like, if you ever like know like a Infinite Tsukuyomi, right? It's like when you get in COD, you can spawn and die. And what's crazy, you spawn again, you'll still die. You can die 5 times before you get a kill. But when you get that kill, you be like, oh, this shit feel good. Okay, now you slotted, you getting like 3 kills, 4 kills. Now you going crazy because it's 1 shot, 1 kill. It should be. You shouldn't get no hit markers, but you will. But the point in the game, it's like, know what you're feeding your children, because some of them are watching Twitch streamers as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes down to that, you gotta know, like, just teach them and guide them in how to level themselves beyond the game. And when it comes to playing the game, play the game with them. Hey, son, you playing Madden? Let me go and whoop your ass real quick. Learn their world. Learn them. If your daughter like playing The Sims, learn that world. Okay, so how do you do this? How you do that? Like, your daughter gonna be like, what the hell? You're interested in my interest? Well, this is how you do this, how you do that. Okay, cool. Like literally think about that shit. Like, that shit probably made you smile, huh? Because it's like, that shit really beautiful. Think about it. Like, we don't ever take interest in our kids' interests. Why is that? Now, that shit can be weird, yeah, but is it weird when you watch your reality TV shows? Is it weird when you watch a bunch of guys tackle each other on Monday night? Sunday night? Is it weird when you're watching a bunch of guys sweat, going up and down the court, jumping, putting the ball into the hoop? You know what I'm saying? Is that weird watching your favorite Twitch streamer live their life that you could be living? Nobody judges you, so why are you judging your kids for watching what they watch, liking what they like? That's okay. If niggas like anime, fuck it. So what? Just because you watch anime don't make you lame. It's who you are on the inside. It's in you, not on you. So if you watch anime and people calling you lame, good. So what? Anime has those messages for you to know the truth about you spiritually. And many people don't know that, and that's okay. Because some of your knowledge can come from anime. And if people can't fathom that, then fuck them. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, yo, playing online, yo, them kids be tearing my ass up. No, that's facts. Some kids be going crazy because like they can spend time on a game. That's why when you get older, single player games are the best benefit. That's why when GTA 6 come out, that's going to shift society. Mr. Monkey sent TikTok Universe to Aaliyah. Hey, Aaliyah, you just got TikTok Universe, so say thank you to appreciate whoever just sent you that because they said that for a reason. But GTA 6 will shift consciousness, and I say that because just the way, like, how people are awakening right now, right? Understanding that you can save up and make a career off of that game before it even comes out. You feel what I'm saying? So stack your crumbs right now. Stack your bread. Stack your cheese. So whatever the case may be, right? Find your career and what you want to do. Because if you want the game, it ain't going to be like a $7 game. There's no fucking way. By that time that shit comes out, there's no way games would have evolved just at $70. No. Like, it'll have to evolve past that because you're going to have to play that game on a constant basis where you may have to pay for it. Like 2K, how you can pay to get to level 40. Think about that shit. Like, my first 2K was 2K9. So, I seen the glow of 2K. And don't say damn, but like, yeah, damn. I seen like since 2K9. So I seen the glow up of it. And they were not this money hungry. But since people are such idiots, no offense to idiots, but people will waste their money on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to level 40. Niggas had to grind day in and day out to get that shit. And I ain't never got that shit because I can't play the game 24/7. But so there's some people who literally dedicated blood, sweat, and tears to get to level 40. And now you can just buy it. So when it comes to GTA, it'll be so high priced. You better have your funds right or you won't get that shit. You won't. And what's crazy, don't expect the girl to buy you that shit either. Don't do this shit for yourself. Buy the game for yourself right now. And what's crazy, stream that bitch. Stream it. Yes, stream that shit. Like stream it on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and go crazy. Just start bitching about your life. But start right now. Whatever it is, start your life right now. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like your bills, even when it comes to money. Start right now. You may hate that job right now, but fuck that job. Let that shit fund your lifestyle. Let that shit fund your entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit fund what you want to do in your life because it starts with you. You're a boss. You ain't come here to work for nobody. How the hell does that look when it, like, think about that shit. As God, how are you consciousness allowing a lower consciousness aspect to tell you what to do with your life? Yeah, go do this. Go do that. Clock in at this time. Get up and go do this. Hey, go watch this for me. Are you serious? No. Not you. Not you. You're a boss. Fuck no. So therefore, if you don't want to be a boss, that's okay. But working for yourself, you have financial freedom. You have peace of mind. Do whatever you want. You don't have to sing. Just tap the screen. You're talking to me? But yeah, like a peace of mind. You have that ability to do whatever you want to do because it starts with you. But the thing is, though, if you want to start and learn how to do that, then begin to learn a process of how you can build financial literacy within your mind. Start reading. Start changing the way you think about money. Think about the way you change the way about you, like how you love family, how you love life. You got to change the way you think about everything around you. And because it begins with you once again. So when you are at a job that you don't like, that's okay. It's just temporary. So like stay down 5 or 6 months, maybe even 7. Shit, maybe 2 months. But whatever it is, save that cheese. Save your lifestyle and save to where you can save your energy. Harness that energy. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're not having sex, that's good. The best way to beat this game, don't have sex. Like, and see how you are for a year. Like 7 months, 10 months, 12 months. Like think about that, like 2 years. Think about who you'll be in 2 years if you held your semen. Oh my God. Holding your semen for 2 years. Come on, you did it before. You can do it again. Once you do that, and you start fasting. Not only fasting, but fasting from TV, from music, from video games, from, partners, sex. Oh my God, you're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you, gang, but your ego. Can't nobody stop you but your ego. And how is that possible? You feel what I'm saying? How is that possible? That's exactly why every day you wake up, do what you gotta do to love yourself. Love your family. Keep loving God. Keep loving the beauty inside of you, outside of you. Love yourself day in and day out. And always ask yourself, how is your mental health? And nobody asks you, ask yourself. That's okay to ask yourself. And then once you ask yourself, find that solution to your problem. Everything will be solved. Facts may be getting the best of me, but no matter what I say, I always say that side of me. That's the best part. That's the best part. Look, y'all, I don't want to stay on here too long. I just want to give y'all a positive message, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow. And I'll keep going live some more as well, you know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, ask me some questions so y'all want me to answer or make a video about. And I'll screenshot it, and I'll make a video personally for you. So, yeah, before I go, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want a question answered, I'll make a whole video about it. So that'll give me time to, like, keep working, you know. And what's crazy, I'm probably going to be posting every day this week. I may not. Depends. But, yeah, whatever you want to know about yourself, about life, the universe, spiritual sense, all of that. You know, I'm going to have more lectures, too. So, yeah, say for 5 minutes. Okay, cool. I'll say for 5 minutes. I got you. But I'm going to drink this water real quick. But see, you not slick, though. Let me run these lights up. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. But you're not slick, though. I want to know it all. I ain't gonna lie. Knowing it all that's a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey. And the thing is, you may never know it all until you die. But you die every day. So the thing is, though, you do know it all. But that's how you learn. You got to learn every single day. And just learn by learning yourself. I know it'll be tough. Exactly. It's going to be tough, but that's the best part about this shit. That's the best part about this shit. It's going to be tough, and I enjoy that. I enjoy tough times because tough times don't last forever. And when you keep doing a tough time every single day, that shit get easy. Like, for example, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to believe me, but for example, what's tough for me is like doing 1,000 sit-ups. And what's crazy, I do that shit every day. And what's crazy, I just lied because I don't do that shit every day. I do that shit every other day. And what's crazy, I don't do that shit every other day either. I do that shit either 1 to 7 days out the week. But why do I do that? Why do I bring that up? It's because I can visualize how my 6-pack or my 8-pack will look. You know what I'm saying? I can visualize how I look in the mirror and be like, damn, my nigga, those are some abs right there, gang. Those look good. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, it's because I love myself. Just like knowing like I'm sculpting out how I want my ego to see my perception. But either way it goes, I'm not addicted to that shit. It's just that the mental toughness for me tells me to keep going when I want to give up. I'll be like, bro, I don't want to do this shit, but I know like that pain is worth it. That pain is worth it, dead ass. 100 push-ups, that pain is worth it. Physical life is tough. However, put your mind to it, think it, and you will achieve it. Facts. I'm saying exactly like them push-ups. That shit be, bro, that shit hurts, but I be doing it. Like, I be like, fuck it. We see things twice, once in our mind and once in our reality. Exactly. That's the best thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you visualize it, like, the visualization is the key thing for this month and for this year. Once you can visualize your life, you're set. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see success, visualize who you'll be from January to December. And actually, January to June. If you work out from Monday to Friday every single week, and you don't give up and you stay disciplined even when you don't want to do it, think about what you'll look like in 6 months, 7 months. Oh my God. On top of that, you're practicing serum retention and you're fasting. Come on, gang. Are you serious? Drinking water every single day? You telling me you're not going to be able to thrive? And you telling me you won't be able to thrive and be able to flourish in your blessings? There's no fucking way. There's no way. Because you know you can do that shit. I've been awake since like 11 something at night yesterday. And I'm sitting here just on live, just carelessly. Like, I have no care in the world. You know what I'm saying? Getting to it. Making sure that no matter what, I'll lose sleep for this shit. I'll lose sleep to talk about God. I'll lose sleep to spread my light among the world. You know what I'm saying? They blocking the sun out here, but guess what? That ain't gonna stop me. That ain't gonna stop me. Why should it? After this too, I'm gonna go work out. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. May just go and do an ebook. Hey, go and get my ebook as well. I'm about to make a free ebook as well. But I got 2 ebooks out, so more knowledge on that as well. But it's like once you really sit there and do that to yourself, you have to be your biggest critic. That's the best thing about being logical and divine with your logic, because you can critique yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter who's watching, you're probably thinking like, nah, you're doing a great job. I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all be like, you know, I love your videos. I love the way you do this and that. I'm like, thank you. But I'm like, fuck that, because how can I get better? I've been thinking my shit is ass, so I want to get better. If I don't post, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you saying? What are you doing? What are you doing, Darius? You're not posting? You're slacking. You slacking on your pimping, real shit. You slacking. So what are you doing? I'm like, Yeah, so if you right, bro, I can really post. I ain't doing shit. Let me go and get up and go post. Exactly, gang. Let's get up and go post. Let's get up and go help somebody out there. Not only help somebody, but help ourselves. You ain't meditate? Go meditate. Exactly. So don't slip up on it. And that's okay. You're going to. But either way it goes, hold yourself accountable. Stay till we get you 20K likes. Almost there. Okay, so because I'm new to this. I haven't did live since like on my old account. That was like 3 years ago. So when I get 20K likes, like, well, you know what I'm saying? What's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do... Yeah, like, put me on. You know what I'm saying? Like, put me on real quick. Like, what happens when I do get 20K? Because I'm surprised I still got 7 people watching. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. I appreciate the likes, too, man. I really appreciate that. I just want to talk y'all heads off, though. But I don't really care, though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sure, but we reach more people. That's a fact. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, God. Okay. I ain't even mad at it. So, okay. Let me go and get another download real quick. Watch how fast this shit go. Boom. So now, when it comes back to our mental health, right? Because that's the whole topic for today, our mental health. So when it comes to caring, right? You got to care about what you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? You got to care about what you put in your body, right? So that includes water, juices, wine, alcohol, you know. And what's crazy, I'm finna flow, so, you know, put your seatbelt on. So, when it comes to that, you have to drink water every day. And that's crazy. I'm a victim of this as well, but I don't drink alcohol or wine. And even though wine is good, but drinking water every day, that's key as well to unlocking yourself and your components and your elements within yourself. Because once you unlock that water element, then you can start letting shit flow right into your life. All the ways of success will start flowing into your life because you are a water magnet. And what's crazy, speak to your water as well. You know, even though I ain't speak to my water, but I speak to my water. So I be saying, like, I just go into my body, give me a bunch of nourishment, give me success. You know, I command it because, for one, you are God in this dream that we call earth, life, like reality, whatever the case may be. Fuck all that. It's all a game. So by it being a game, you create your reality. You create this game. So, like, your water can hear you, like, talk to it and actually be like, I love you. As a matter of fact, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to pop this motherfucker open real quick for y'all. Like, actually speak to your water. So, how I got it open right here, right? So what I would do is, like, you can do it with a cup as well. But it's like, it's better to do it with glass. Like, you don't got to do styrofoam. But when you do it with glass, whatever the case may be, get it and just be like, thank you for going into my body. Thank you for giving me nourishment. I really appreciate you for flowing into my body and helping me stay positive. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for helping me stay hydrated. And thank you for helping me stay aware. And just do that. Once you do that, you can do something like that. You can drink like that. Or what I do is this method. I put 2 thumbs on it, right? So, you see, I got a thumb right here, right? I got 2 thumbs. Y'all probably can't see that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go and tighten up. So, I got 2 thumbs right here, right? So, what I do is as well, it's like a mudra, mantra, whatever the case may be, affirmation, abundance, and gratitude. Exactly. I speak into the freezing cold water while I shower in it. I just want to cleanse me. Exactly. That's a great thing too. Aura. Exactly. So, when you do this, right, you're speaking to your water. It's like, thank you. I appreciate you, and all your abundance. Please help flow currency and prosperity into my life, and please protect my family, and please nurture me with your spirit and your higher frequency. Thank you for all your divinity. Thank you for always being in my life. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do that because I speak to the water. By me doing that, I already had downloads in my program because I'm already programmed by a program. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I'm able to do that shit so fast. But for you got to practice it, right? So when it comes to practicing, like when it comes to anything in your life, you got to practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make 7 threes in a row without practicing, gang. You know what I'm saying? You got to hit the gym. So it's like gym. It's like getting big in the gym, right? So when you're doing it, you actually got to feel the water. So, like, what's crazy, it'll vibrate. So, like, if you get a cup, boom, you just sit there, like, have the water vibrate within your mind. And then once you do that, drink it. And it may sound crazy. It may sound wild, or you may say witchcraft, it's a ritual. Everything is witchcraft, gang. You know what I'm saying? This whole time you've been in this live, everything you have comprehended was witchcraft. You understand everything I just said in English, and you're telling me you don't believe in witchcraft. How do you understand everything I said in English? And I'm speaking, and what's crazy, I just said earlier, I'm a logical idiot. How do you understand that? You feel what I'm saying? So what is witchcraft? Exactly, it's a concept. So when it comes to your rituals, you got to practice these things. Yes, your practices. Exactly. Speak. You feel what I'm saying? Share like the live. Exactly. Yeah, like the live. Yes, prosperity, abundance, good health, wealth, gratitude. Yes. No, facts. Yeah, like the live. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. So my beautiful women out there, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love the ladies. Some kings out there, I appreciate you. Thank y'all. I love y'all as well. But once you do these practices, right? That goes with anything. You'll begin to start valuing the small things in life, because these things hear you. So like bugs, for example. You can go and see a bug and you may kill the bug. Damn, I'm sorry, ant. I'm sorry, fly. I'm sorry, wasp. Love you, God King. I love you too, Queen. Good tips. Thank you. But yeah, you may step on an ant and be like, damn, I'm sorry, ant. And it's like, that's okay. Are you a killer because you did that? Yes. But did you mean it? No. Are you a bad guy? No. Are you a killer? No. You were just programmed to step on that ant and you didn't know. That's okay. That's okay. Just don't do it again. Forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? You've been forgiven already. That's the crazy part. Like, we're like, people will sit here and wait for Jesus to come and save them, or Yeshua or Yahuwah. Understand, you've been saved already, gang. You literally, you've been saved already. So what are you waiting on a savior for? If you are the savior, what are you waiting on a savior for if you are the savior? I'm gonna say that one more time. What are you waiting for a savior for if you are the savior? You were made in the savior's image. So what are you waiting on saving for? Anybody come to save your bitch ass. No offense to you. I'm not calling you a bitch with your ego. You feel me? So nobody's coming to save you. Yeah, nobody's coming to save you. You're the one to save yourself. Exactly. Murder is a murder. However, we are our own savior and we control our narrative. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You control your narrative like that. But for example, like if you do go and kill somebody, yeah, you are a murderer. But there's some people out there who did that shit on accident and they didn't mean to, but mistakes happen. You just gotta be careful. Gotta be patient with your life. Everything you do in your life, be patient with it. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy also, K Customs, I do I'm that totally slipped my mind. I appreciate you for telling me to stay, you know, and not only for the likes, but you just helped me just give you more messages, you know what I'm saying? And just for a great benefit, because you said, like, let's get 20K likes. So just for that, you're still helping me, you know, interact with more people. And it's 10 people. And what's crazy, this is the best live I had so far, you know what I'm saying? I don't even do live, but I'm going to start now because if 10 people are still sitting here listening to me talk about nonsense. No, you're not finna call. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just called me. Wow. But if you can understand my nonsense, I'm gonna help you make sense of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you are covered. Always. You know what I'm saying? Always. Always. That's why I came here to volunteer in the physical form. That's when you get the power. Understand nobody come to save you but you. Exactly. So yeah, and like that's the thing. So I'm definitely gonna start going more like live more, you know what I'm saying? Just go out in nature, just being authentic, being myself. Cause that's the most important thing, you feel me? And I used to like really be shy about that shit. Cause it's like I used to like be like, damn, people gonna judge. It's like, man, fuck that. Fuck that. They gonna judge you when you do good, when you do bad. You know what I'm saying? They gonna judge you when you calm and peaceful. They may say you're in a bad mood, you're moody. Man, fuck that. You're just at peace. Peace has no emotion. Because what is peace? Can you say something smart that someone will get? What are your plans for the 111 portal? I hear your knowledge is key. Everyone has a key going there. Alright, so I'm gonna answer this for y'all. My bad. Exactly, Kim, help get the message out. No, I appreciate y'all. Not even just K Custom, but to all y'all as well. I want to acknowledge that to all 12 of y'all. Like, the numbers don't matter, because if it was like 1,000 people, 10,000 people, I would still say the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for the gifts, you know, just staying here, listening, and actually retaining the knowledge. So my plans for the 111 portal is fasting, for one. Fasting and reading. Because right now I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich. And working out for sure. And just learning about the world around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, not worrying about distractions, but how I can elevate myself from those distractions and posting content, my ebook. You know what I'm saying? I got so much shit going on. How about yourself, though? Can you say something smart that someone will get? Something smart. Like, I just said it. There you go. Yeah. Like, I can't do that shit like that fast. Because it's like, nigga, what is smart? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is... When you're thinking about it, nobody's smart. You know what I'm saying? We're all dumb in our own way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, for example, people think they're smart because they know their name. But truth be told, if you say your name, like if I ask you what's your name and you told me, you're dumb for telling me your name because God has no name. You feel what I'm saying? Next time, send an invitation to everyone so we know you are going live. So how do I do that? Dulce_Alina. I hope I said your name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me. I hear knowledge is key. Everyone has a key. Facts. Knowledge is key. No, the real gonna see. No, facts, they gonna see. You're not alone. Your message rings loud. Thank you. I've been fasting and reading and working out too. We twinning. No, facts. Real shit. Real shit. I'm trying to go on a 7-day fast. Not even trying. I'm actually going on a 7-day fast. But I'm going to document too, so I'm going to post it on TikTok, YouTube as well. I got 2 YouTube accounts as well. So follow my YouTube, and I'm going to make longer form content as well. And what's crazy too, I'm on my skincare journey as well. That's the crazy part about being an actor. Like, I used to let myself get so stressed, bro. I was eating bad. I used to have bad habits. It's like, man, that's why I'm doing this fasting journey right now. Because it's like, bro, I hate the way, like, you know, this shit looks to me. You know what I'm saying? I be looking like a Dalmatian out here and shit. Like, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's me being real, though. I'm still a good-looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I be looking like, damn, you handsome and shit. But, ew. You feel what I'm saying? Ew. Like, no. You feel me? Like, that's me. So it's like, you still cute, though. No, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but, you know, you're handsome as well. You're beautiful as well. Handsome. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. But I'm not saying that just for, like, validation. I'm just saying that, like, in a sense to where, like, that skin, like, that shit's key for me. Like, you know, like, just better health. That shit, a girl, well, you're beautiful. Thank you for that. But what I'm saying is, like, that skincare that's key for me. You know, just like me being a man. And it's not gay to like, take care of your skin. You know what I'm saying? It's not gay to take care of your nails. Now, I don't paint my nails and shit, but taking care of them, that's key. Your toenails, your legs, your arms, your armpits, your hair, shaving. Like, King, you're handsome as fuck. Beauty's within you. Know that. That's facts. I appreciate you. But it's like, yeah, like, really understand that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, skincare is like, that's just beautiful to me. And it's like, I used to have that until I started eating bad. And what's crazy, the way I think, I can't think in my lower self. Like, I can, but it'll be dumb for me knowing, like, why are you eating French fries, Darius? It's like, damn, I don't know, God. They're just so good. I had seasoning salt on them. I'll be getting ketchup, you know, especially like in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got wing spots. Like, we're home in the wings and the fries. How can you go wrong with wings and fries? Like, I'm shit hit every time. But the thing is, though, it's not good for me. It's greasy. And I know that. And what's crazy, I be getting pimples and shit, I be breaking out. I be like, fuck, man. I be getting mad, but guess what? I can't get mad at nobody but my fucking self. That's exactly why I'm going through this shit right now. Because, like, nah, I want that clear skin back. I want to look good. I want to look flourishing. I want you to seem like a Dalmatian out here with mountains on my face. Hell no. So I'm going on that fasting shit. I'm about to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard. But that's exactly why I am distracting myself right now on live. You know what I'm saying? Pouring my thoughts out. Because this is how I cope with my reality. You know, you don't got to do this shit. But I'm going to do this for myself. Because I want to be better than who I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I want to skip past y'all messages, you know. Part of what you practice, good skincare routine, fast diet, all falls into. Exactly. It's all a process, too. You got this. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Exactly. It's a process, though. I do have a, what's that name? I be getting skincare routines, though. Like, I actually go and get my face done and shit like that. I forgot what the name of that shit is, but I actually go to a lady who does my face and all that. She be, like, putting me in this, like, machine. That shit feel good. I forgot the name of it. That's crazy. But those help as well. But, like, fasting gonna help. And just stop touching my face too, like washing my hands a lot. I'm big on that shit. Like, I'm taking a shit, but I gotta wash my fucking hands. You know what I'm saying? You're more handsome when you fast. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that. You know, but all y'all are beautiful as well. And that's what's crazy too. Like, I want y'all to understand. A lot of y'all are so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you really are. And that goes for everybody watching this video. Like, I want y'all to know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, like, when people can't see how beautiful you are, fuck them, honestly, because you know how good you look. You don't need to go buy nobody no flowers. You don't need nobody. You don't need to chase after nobody. You don't need to be double texting them. Like, no, if they want to talk to you, they want to be with you, they'll be with you. That's how good you look. You so good. People walk up to you and just be like, hey, how you doing? Or, like, they'll just make conversation. You know, like, you go to the store. Oh, you like this kind of detergent? Or you like this kind of juice right here? You like this kind of water right here? Hey, where are you from? Just starting a conversation. Love those who love you. Exactly. Love those who love you. You know, it's like that, and that's the most beautiful thing right there. Because once you begin to be yourself and you love yourself, Nobody can do, like, you can't do no wrong to nobody. And that goes for all my gentlemen out there. Like, actually go out there and talk to people. Go talk to a woman. Just be friends with her. If you're on your semen retention journey, just go out there and have some, like, you can have her as a friend, you know what I'm saying? You can have her as a little side or whatever the case may be. Whatever you want to do. But the thing is, though, be true to you. Be honest from the jump. You know what you're doing. Even for my woman out there. If you know you don't see this guy as your boyfriend or 90 minutes, don't forget to take a break. Great job. You're going to line up for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Man, shut up, nigga. I'm going to take a break in a little bit. Not right now, though. But, like, yeah. So, you take that time and you realize, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. But, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes down to that, right, you got to think to yourself, too. You can get that person whenever you want, and they can be attracted to you, but it starts with you. And you got to know that, too. You don't have to go out there and just make way for the things that you don't need to be making way for. Let them make way for you. Let them go into your pavement. Let them go into your driveway. Let them flow. So when people are talking to you, don't be shy. Don't be scared, because that could be your partner, your lifelong partner. But if you don't see marriage, that could still be your friend or your fling or your side piece, whatever the case may be. But if you're holding your semen in, for my men and women out there, you can have friends then, because you don't see yourself with them anyway, do you? Like, think about that. If you see yourself building with them, then you gotta start from the ground up. Because if you start from the ground up, then you begin to understand who they are before you know who they really are. Their emotions, their mannerisms, how they pick up these habits, like, you know, whenever they get horny, what do they do? How do they think? How do they react to things? You know what I'm saying? How do they respond to emotions? How do they respond to your emotions? So once you do that, then it's like, okay, I can do anything. And so once you release, I hope it's worth it. Make sure when you do that, it's worth it. Because if you waste it on pointless shit, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? And you're going to relapse. You're going to. Like a wet dream, for example. You're not really having a wet dream, gang. You know what I'm saying? You're not really having a wet dream. Because all you're doing is, as we go to bed, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom, you go to bed, right? You wake up in your other reality, in your real reality, literally. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, nonfiction is fiction. Fiction is nonfiction. So you can deadass do anything you want in that world. And so all the things you want, you can build in that world. You can build your own reality in your astral realm, in any realm you want. No limitation, gang. And that's exactly why I enjoy sleeping, because that shit feels good. It feels good to astral project. It feels good to lucid dream. Some people can't do that. But when you can start doing that, then all the things that I'm saying sounds like English. It won't sound like gerbil. It sounds like English. It won't sound like gerbil. You feel what I'm saying? Because for you to understand divinity, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to spirituality. Like, I want y'all to understand that. That's why I made a video on religion and spirituality. I wasn't bashing any of them. All they are is practices on energy. But once you understand divinity, then there's a level to spirituality, because you are all, I love hearing you speak, King. Thank you. I appreciate you. But there's a level to divinity, because divinity is like not only a way of thinking, but a way of living. And they know exactly. That's why there's only 11 people, because they know if I'll touch some souls out here, real shit. But when it comes to that divinity aspect, we are all divine beings. But the thing is, though, being divine is scary. It's scary because you got to detach from the world that you used to know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, from the world you used to know. So I'm in the world you used to. If you lucid dream, definitely write it down. That's a message. Exactly. I do have a dream journal. People get a dream journal. Okay, you going crazy. But yeah, so like once you understand that, right, you go into your divinity. Spirituality means nothing to you anymore, because what is spirituality now? Because every people that will tell you, like, yeah, every day go out and go sun gaze, you know, go eat your fruits and vegetables every single day. Stop it. If I want a Twix right now, I'll go buy a Twix. If I want some fries or some cookies, I'll go buy that shit. But guess what? I know I shouldn't have ate that shit. So what will I do? Go hit the sauna, go for a run, go, you know what I'm saying, go do some conditioning, do some push-ups, some sit-ups. I'm a hurt myself for allowing myself to hurt myself with those kind of foods that I should not be having. That's just me, though. I have accountability for myself, but some people don't, and that's okay. I can't help the motherfuckers. Sorry. But we are creators, human design. We are the gods. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just me, though. I can do that. I can take accountability for myself. Some people can't. But that's the thing. When it comes down to that, I won't tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your life. I'm just going to guide you. That's the best teacher. Somebody who will guide you to that water. I will never make you drink. So when it comes to death, you should not fear that shit. You shouldn't fear death. Why would you fear death, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'll help you stop that fear right now if you do fear death, right? And what's crazy, you'll be probably like, no, but death is still inevitable. Exactly. But how can you prepare for that? Living life every single day like it's your fucking last. That's the best formula possible. And what's crazy, exactly, death is beautiful. You probably think like, whoa, what kind of shit are you on? Something that's something demonic? Like, no. What I'm saying is death is like art, right? So watch, I'm going to paint a picture for you real quick. Hey, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for I appreciate you for that. Thank you for the roses too. I thank you for the rose and the heart. I appreciate y'all. But so think about it like this, right? I'm going to paint a picture for you. When it comes to death, and what's crazy, I have died before. How do you think I know my name? So when it comes to death, what I learned is from source, from divinity, from the divine, you know, when I transcended from my last life, I learned that, okay, in this life, you are going to be a volunteer, meaning that you knew what you came to do. That's why my past life, good and bad, don't exist. That's how I know. How do I know? I was oppressing the sheep. I literally had them get my gold. I literally had them bring my name up. And guess what? I have my empire torn right the fuck down. And what's crazy, I deserve that shit. That's exactly why in this world right now, I'm humble. I have no ego. That's exactly why I'm loving and caring. Even if the whole world hated me, good. I want to be a villain. Good. Because you know why? I'm a hero to God. That's all I care about. So once I learned that, the eyes are on Germany right now. They are posting the farmers. The hell? We rise. Facts, we do. But that's exactly why when it comes to death, right? We don't ever die. Your energy, you can't die. All you do is, I feel the same. You feel what I'm saying? All you do is you just keep going to a different dream. So once I did that, I understood that before I came here, I said, I want my life to be extremely hard to the point to where I want it to be to where I want to kill myself. Like, that's how hard I want it to be. Because I know if I can reach that point of suicide, I know what's crazy when I mean suicide, I'm not trying to bash or anything like that. But once you think on a suicidal level, then you can achieve anything you fucking want. If you can make it from the suicide level of like the bottom of the barrel, like to where you're like, you like the world's against you, you want to kill yourself, you can't think past an illusion. Like that's where you know past depression, you know you're going to find God now. You know what you came here to do. That's how you know you found your purpose. If you sat there and you were in your room crying, you were like, man, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I can't get shit right. Nobody loves me. I'm ugly. I'm this, I'm that. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I can't get a career. Like, if you think like that and you are depressed, you want to kill yourself, but you don't, you stay alive. Do you know how blessed you are for that? That's exactly why when I went through that, I knew, like I told God, I said, I signed my contract. I want to get to that point to where that will let me know if I still love you or not. And what's crazy about it, when I say love you, that means loving myself. Because if I don't kill myself and I'm still here preaching this word to you, you know what I'm saying? That lets me know that I still have a love for God and a love for the universe around me. Because why? I am chosen for this shit just like you. You and I are chosen to live this life to the fullest. We create this shit. We create it. So what am I sad for? What do I have to be sad for? I'm a testimony. I'm a living testimony of a volunteer, of a divine angel. That's exactly why I call myself a divine messenger, because I came here from the future to the past to live in the present right now to give you messages on a daily basis. Not daily, but on the basis of days to their daily basis. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why to some people out there, it's like an asshole, may seem mean, etc. the case may be. No, my nigga. I'm just me. I literally know what emotions are. Because what are they? You can't make me mad. You can't make me sad. You can't make me happy. Because the thing is, that comes from me. It starts with me. By me doing that, I can teach you how to do that as well. I can guide you to that by doing that within yourself. So once I did that, I understood everything in my contract would come into fruition in this world right now. And by doing that, I sat there and said, I want my mom, my brother, my dad. And what's crazy, fuck my pops. But guess what? I love my dad, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know that nigga, but guess what? When I have kids, I'll be the dad that he never was, and that's okay. Not to bash my dad, because he's a great dad. I don't even know the nigga. I met him one time when I was conscious about it at 18 years old. So by that happening, that's like, okay, shit, boom. I now know I can learn from him. And that's all this life, that's all life is. It's just learning. I would never do that to my kids, and that's okay. Learn from my mom, learn from my brother, my sisters, you know what I'm saying? Learn from my cousins. You know what I'm saying? All the things I went through, they're here to help me live the way Yahuwah or Yeshua left. And what's crazy, once I understood that, I knew what would happen to me. They knew I would be chosen. They knew, like, if you're a volunteer, you know you're not going to be here for a long time. And that's okay with me. I know what death is, because once you get there, you get to lead this bitch. So when I say aliens, Aliens don't exist, gang. Because no matter what, there's a whole family tree of motherfuckers. We talking about Pleiadians, Atlanteans, or Arcadians, Zions, Lions. You got the insectoids, the men in black, Anunnaki, you and I, you know what I'm saying? You got different species underwater, above water, on land, you know what I'm saying, in the land. All these entities are a reflection of you. So by knowing that, there's no reason to fear them. So from January to fucking December, when these entities come out, you know what I'm saying, do not be surprised. They have already been here, gang. They've been here. These aliens been here already. You're just now catching up to them. Trump my live. Hold on, I gotta go and do not disturb your brain. Thank you. What's crazy? It's cause like, I don't know, my mind works in mysterious ways. Time isn't real. We have energy cycles in the astral. Exactly. Time is not real. So, Anunnaki, that says 9 ether. They are AI. I'm gonna get to that too. I'm gonna get to AI. But so my soul contract, I knew who I was gonna meet. I knew how I would get hurt. I knew where I would find God again. And what's crazy, I became aware of God at 5 years old. Once I knew that, I knew like I came into this world for a reason. I manifested my brother at 5 years old. I tell him that all the time because I love my brother no matter what. Because he's literally me in the past. Like he's literally me in the future. Like he's a younger me. So it's like, as I see myself right now, I'm observing myself like in my past, present, and future all at once. You feel what I'm saying? So I look in the mirror, I be thinking to myself like, I'm gonna be okay. Because I can teach my brother the shit I ain't know. Because think about it, nobody taught me this shit but who? God. I was saying God at 5 years old was crazy. I don't like calling God God because God is not God's real name, but Yahuwah or Yeshua. Once you understand those names, because names do hold weight. Names hold weight in this world. So once you understand Yeshua and Yahuwah, then you understand that you know God's real name. Once you know God's real name, you have entered heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody will ever call you a bum because what's a bum? What's a bum? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a rich person when you are rich? There is more coming, but don't steer on it. It's going to be hypnotic. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So, like, when it comes to AI, yes, you understand you have to love and hate AI because AI is not real, even though it's real. You know what I'm saying? But what is real in this reality? Everything is fiction. So the thing is, we create AI. We give it power. You know, by us going on social media, by us going on Chat GPT, by us creating these different websites, by us getting help from these beings, that's our fault. You know, and we can blame the system, yes. But the thing is though, how do we fund the system? How do we fund the government? Through our currency, my nigga. So if 95% of humanity woke up and said, I don't want to work no more. I don't want to pay bills no more. I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to pay car insurance. I don't want to pay shit. And if we all did that shit, the government had to be like, damn. They finally found out who they are. Our oppressors would know, like, damn, they finally found out who they are. They know. They finally know. It took them this long. Now you can escape hell together. If 95% of humanity could raise their frequency to the Christ consciousness and understand that self-love comes from within and not from religion, your parents, your school, none of that shit. And once you stop playing the victim on the government is doing this, celebrities are doing that. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them. Do you know who you are, my nigga? Do you know why you came to America as the color that you are? They recycled your thoughts, your consciousness. That's exactly why I had to learn my fucking self. And it's a hard truth. It is. It is. It's so sad. But guess what? What are you going to do? You can't sit on sadness, my nigga. You can't. You can't just sit there and be like, the government hates black people and like, we can't get no good jobs. The Asians are getting these jobs. The white people and the Jewish people are getting these jobs. They're doing bad shit and they're thriving. But look at me, I'm poor. Who gives a fuck? They don't feel sorry for you, king. So understand, for them to respect you, respect your fucking self. And you want an audience, respect your fucking self. It starts with you, gang. My phone finna get hot talking this heat. God damn. Woo! But all right, my fault, y'all. Give it time, brother. Exactly. Pressure Chat GPT. We feed it with our intellectual properties. Mass Sado AR. They are summoning devil. Check on Google. God. You must be new here, gang. You must be new here. No offense to the new people here. Understand. Over here in divinity school, right? You letting your ether grow. Of course. But the thing is, I don't want my ether to be like everybody else's. I don't want to get dressed like everybody else, my nigga. I don't want to be a clone. So I have my own hairstyle. You feel what I'm saying? But back to that, bro. Mass say though, AI there are summoning devils. Check on Google. You must be new here, gang. So what I mean is, over here in Da Vinci School, we don't believe in concepts, even though we do. You know what I'm saying? So your mom is not your mom. The devil's not the devil because you are the devil. So for one, you cannot blame everything on the devil. The devil is not your scapegoat, brother. The devil is literally your lower self. The devil is the actions you don't take accountability for. I'm going to say that again. The devil is the actions you don't take accountability for. So when you're smoking weed, that's the devil. When you're smoking cigarettes, that's the devil. When you don't smoke, that's the devil. So what's the devil? When you go to a restaurant, that's the devil. Because you shouldn't be eating. But guess what? If you don't eat, what's going to happen? You're going to die, bitch. If you drink water, that's the devil. So what's exactly our shadow side? So that's the thing. There is no devil, gang. There isn't. It don't exist. Sorry to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And AI is the devil, yes. But what's the devil? Because even the devil is God, gang. The devil is God. And what's crazy, somebody's like, whoa, what kind of shit is this? Like, relax, it's a title. Once again, to be divine, you got to release from titles. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, back to that. So, like, once you understand that, so back to divinity. Once you understand your soul contract, you are able to tap into another power that you didn't think was possible. And what's crazy, many of you are divine, but you will not be divine in this lifetime. Because for you to be divine, you have to understand all the powers that be above and below this fucking plane of existence. At the end of the day, he's right. And what's crazy, even though I'm right, I'm still wrong. Well, I appreciate you. Our subconscious that we have to reprogram with good shit. Thank you, I appreciate you. So, the kingdom is within. Y'all are so smart, for real, for real. Our subconscious that we have to reprogram with good shit. Exactly. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. All books get you to trust in the Lord God. Honestly, I mean, if you think I learned to relearn my people, exactly. All books get you. So what's crazy? I like your opinion on that, but when it comes to books, right? What the fuck? Hey, TikTok, stop with like the lie. Like, stop with these random messages talking about some live. It's just like, stop that shit. But so yeah, when it comes to books, you are a book. So why are you reading books? You get what I'm saying? Like that's my opinion on books. Books are beneficial. They can help you, but why read a book, gang, when you are the book? Just open up your own mind. Open your mind. Every book is like, when you read a book, you're reading your thoughts on paper. Literally. So why are you not making books, gang? It's that simple. It's common sense, but that ain't common no more. So books explain the times you are in. So what time are we in right now? And if you say revelation, you're not wrong, but what is your revelation now? What is that? Because people will say the end of times, the world is crumbling, hell, this and that. That's all an opinion. I'm proving times. But the thing is, though, you can prove these times if you just prove yourself within your time. But we ain't going back and forth, though. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the book. Yeah, I wrote the book. And Revelations was not the last book. Exactly. Revelations was not the last book because there is no last. Well, there really ain't no last, because even though the last book is still the beginning of a book. You know what I'm saying? We're all improving. Yes. We're all improving. Gang. Family. What's crazy? I love your opinion. You're not wrong. No one can prove anyone. Exactly. Everything is an opinion, not a fact. And that's the crazy part. When it comes down to that, just know you don't know shit. Even though you know some shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to anything you love and hate, all you're doing is hating and loving yourself. So no matter what you're doing, you have to always make sure to yourself that you believe that you can conquer anything in your mind. Once you do that, you believe to conquer everything outside of your mind, because everything outside of your mind is still a part of you. So like including space, for example, what is that? Get King 30K likes so you can keep dropping these downloads. No, facts, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, to all y'all that are still here, I like your videos, man. Just seen them live. Keep going. No, thank you. What's crazy, and worst thing is you'll say it's Babylon. Exactly. What's crazy is, though, a lot of y'all that have stayed here, you have made me, feel comfortable with this live shit, This shit actually smooth, It just kind of, I got to get used to that, And of course, I'm in a higher state of mind right now. So that's why my mouth is pretty dry and shit like that. Pause. But I appreciate y'all for listening. But either way it goes, we still got to keep flowing, though. The download's still coming. You know what I'm saying? Pour onto me, God. You feel me? So, understand. Yeah. So everything that was, everything that's going on, right? Any conspiracy you can think of. So like, for example, the Epstein list shit as well. What's crazy, I can't wait for that shit to like just be over with. I can't wait for everybody to understand that with that conspiracy, which is not a conspiracy, Pause, drink your water. You feel me? Oh, my battery on 20%. Oh shit. But so look, when it comes to that conspiracy, right? That's not a conspiracy because every conspiracy is the truth to the government's lies, to the oppressor's lies, right? So with that, if you catch your favorite celebrity on that list, what would you do? Will you still support them? Probably. But just know, if you support them, what does that make you? Does that make you a pedo? Probably. Does that make you a apist? Probably. You know what I'm saying? That's all up to you. And what's crazy, if you still condoning that and you still support them, you know what you are. And you're fucked up in the head. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll still accept you. But either way it goes, 100%, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm trying to get y'all this message real quick. I really appreciate this. But when we crack down on that conspiracy, which is not a conspiracy, but once that happens, we'll get to understand how deep this rabbit hole really gets called life. Because when it comes back to space, got to understand that the universe does not see what they do as bad. Because what is bad to God? Or the universe, per se, because God doesn't exist, but it does. So what is bad to the universe? We create that. So what's bad to us is good to them, the oppressors. You know what I'm saying? But once again, they're not human beings. And we have to understand that more of this shit will get exposed as the months go on. And I can't wait. I'm just going to sit back and just know. Don't expect me to like hit you with a video instantly, because just know it's all a distraction. Because you can learn about 1,000 aliens again. You can learn about what's under this world, which is Agartha. You can learn about the hollow earth, the flat earth, a sphere, whatever the case may be. You can learn about all of that stupid ass shit, right? What's that got to do with you though? Because your life still got to go on. You can learn about everything in the world, but you can't sit on genius, gang. You can't sit on genius. You can't. There is no right or wrong in the cosmos, only intention. The over-talking, over-explaining confuse things. It's conspiracy theories that, oh, it's all real. Exactly, it's all real. How do you feel about astrology? Don't answer if you focus God. I just want to see your personal sight. Astrology is a beautiful thing. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of those niggas that's going to say, like, astrology is like for girls, or like it's just lame. Like, no, like astrology is like, it's it. Because think about it, I'm a Pisces, right? So I come from a water star system. So I literally come from like the ocean. So many minds are called out. We all see soon. Yeah, we are already at war. But yes, I come from a repent and love Jesus. Yeah, you're really new here. You still call. Look, we ain't even gonna argue with that. I already did repent, and I do follow the path of Yeshua. So I understand where you're coming from. You can follow Satan, but yeah. But either way it goes, I come from the Pisces star system. So by that happening, this is why you're flowing like crazy right now. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and what's crazy, thank you for saying that too, because by me flowing, I'm flowing into your thoughts. So when this happens, right, yeah, so I come from that, like a water star system. So that's why I go on cruises a lot. So a lot of times too, y'all, go on a cruise. Wrong lie for this person. Are you talking, don't say what you talking about. I'm not telling you, just saying. Anyways, so yeah, I go on cruises, right? And what I can say is this is what helped me on my spiritual journey as well. Because once you go, exactly, yeah, we're all love over here. That's why I love when you spin, because I'm a Pisces moon. I love that shit. But, so like, the thing I learned on a cruise, right? Like to Jamaica, Dominican Republic, all that. I'm going to the Bahamas too. But the thing I learned is when you're on the water, you can feel that life underneath. And even if you can't, I'll paint a picture for you too. Ain't no problem. Damn, hold on. Let me charge my phone real quick, man. This shit hitting, bro. I gotta make sure I don't cut this shit off. I'm gonna charge my phone. That's why we got the charger right here for y'all, gang. Cause the car turned on. Hold on, let me make sure my jet. Yeah, we charging. Yes, sir, we charged up. Yes, sir, I'm charged up. You feel what I'm saying? So look, when it comes down to that, right? You gotta understand that too. When it comes to star systems as well, for astrology, prices be chill. Yeah, I love being calm. But when it comes to what's crazy, I welcome all zodiac signs too. But oh shit, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Make sure everything's charging. I'm not good. My fault, y'all. My fault. All right, so when it comes down to the water system, right? What I understood when it like astrology and all that, your downloads come from your star system. So whether you like a fire element, an earth element, water, etc., right? And once you understand that, you begin to understand how powerful you really are in your elements. So when I go on a cruise, I begin to see the Merkabas, and the stars or the planes of existence, right? So recently, when I seen that, I seen more than like 10 Merkabas. So what's crazy, when I mean Merkabas, like, people will say shooting star. I don't call them that. But I call it Merkabas because there was no light pollution. I was in the middle of the ocean. And I was just vibing. Knowing me, like, out of all, like, what's crazy, cruises are fun. So I recommend going on ones. Like, I went on Carnival. And by me going on there, it was a vibe. People were lit. It was some people who were doing, like, just different shit. People who were spiritual, religious, whatever case may be. But, of course, I don't like people like that. Because if you're not on my frequency, it's like, why am I talking to you? Like, no offense to some people. But, so I would just go and just chill by the side and just look at the water at night and in the rising or in the afternoon. I would just look at the water hit the sun or the sun hit the water. And I just think to myself, like, damn, this shit's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a vibe. Because it's like, when you're sitting there thinking about that shit, you're thinking to yourself that you can accomplish anything you want. Say even the waters. And what's crazy, under the waters, it's still more water. And so as I learned that, I was able to astral project and lucid dream into the ocean. Deeper beyond that. And you're probably like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You're not Aquaman. Exactly. So I'm going to guide you into what I mean. And what I mean is I just see Aquaman as well. And so what I learned is with the ocean in our consciousness, right? You can literally be in the ocean without being in the ocean. You feel what I'm saying? So you're already there. So how was I able to break down that mermaid video or like sirens, like I'm saying? Damn. Sirens and mermaids, right? So I just got a crazy download. So, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that when you go down there, they are being enslaved still. They don't have a school system like us because their system is inside of them the whole entire time. They are basically fallen angels, if you want to say that. You feel what I'm saying? Because even angels are demons. Because if you are... So I'm thinking about it. If everybody's an angel, who's lying? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's lying? We're all demons pretending to be angels. That's exactly why when you fast, you're in your angelic form. When you're fasting from sex, from food, from people, like, you are basically giving yourself to God. So once I learned about the ocean, it's like your consciousness can literally be there and not be there. But the thing is, though, you have to learn, like, who you are to even tap into that kind of frequency. You feel what I'm saying? To even be in that divinity. So when I go on cruises, I sit there and I think to I'll stare into the ocean and I see the life. I can't see shit. I promise you, I don't got that kind of vision, but I feel that shit. I feel all the beings under there who are getting tormented, who are being enslaved for their consciousness. Where do you think sirens come from? You feel what I'm saying? So think about that, like an ambulance. When you hear like an ambulance or a police car or a horn, that came from a frequency, a siren. It's like when it comes to musicians, who do you think these sirens are, my nigga? They came from somebody or somewhere. That's why when people adore these celebrities, they're adoring demons. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't got to put it as a demonic ideology. But it's a frequency that they are on because they will sell themselves to get that fame and fortune, but they got to do that one thing that they were enslaved to do. So what I was learning is down there in these oceans, but these beings, bro, like they're not good nor bad. They live their life. But our oppressors, they're so greedy and money hungry. They have technology that we implement to them from the future into the past. Because remember, to be an alien passes consciousness. You can literally die or transcend, know yourself, and then keep living through your spiritual journey. And then you can elevate beyond your spiritual journey. You can come back. You can reincarnate into a different being or entity, come back to Earth and literally run a government. So once you understand that, you can break this down and go into the oceans with different kind of technology that we give, the higher ups, the higher sources give to these oppressors. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, this variant, that lockdown gonna be, if we have a lockdown again, that shit gonna be epic, especially for me. I'm finna eat all that shit. But so yeah, once you go down to the oceans, right? So your music, why do you think many women like Jhené Aiko, her, Tory Lanez, people like Tory Lanez, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Drake, all these people are sirens. You feel what I'm saying? Sirens meaning that these are actors cosplaying as celebrities. These are actors playing as musicians because their job was to sign themselves to music. You know what I'm saying? Who's the angel of music? You know what I'm saying? You can call whatever you want, but just know that is still you because music came from you. You know what I'm saying? We are literally Music came from our higher frequency, from divinity. So to even believe in that, you gotta understand that music comes from you. And like when you hear the lyrics, that's your thoughts on the beat. So you create the beat. If the beat hits you in a different type of frequency, then you know that shit hitting for real, for real. That's why when you get in your car though, when you get in your car and you turn that shit up, that shit hits. When you play Janae Aiko, that R&B, that jazz, your meditation music, that shit hits because that resonates with you, with who you are and who you always were. You're not weird for playing that kind of music. If you like rock, then fuck with rock. If you like jazz, then rock with that shit. Exactly. A$AP Rocky got some great music. The Wars Between the Gods and the Fallen Gods. He got blackballed though. Demons are not bad. Demons are the 72 feminine energy locks within our DEA. I fuck with that opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everything's an opinion, not a fact. But I actually fuck with that though. This war is between the gods and the fallen gods. And what's crazy, I don't even see it as, no offense to your opinion, but what you just told me was this war is between me and the fallen me's. Basically. Yeah. But either way it goes, right? When it comes down to our oceans, they're able to transfer their consciousness into musicians, into different actors, different, soulless beings, if you will. You feel me? And as they're doing that, they're able to take them from their families and have them, so like the Little Mermaid, for example, how she was able to sell herself to become a human, to have legs. Many people do this shit. So as they're doing this shit, it's for a higher way of knowledge, because if you live in the ocean for your whole life and you reincarnate into the ocean numerous times, it's something that God is telling you or your spirit is telling you that you have not figured out yet. It's in your DEA. It's in your DNA, whatever you want to call it. It's in your DEA. So once you figure that out and you know that the ocean has your thoughts and you start going on cruises and you go out the country, you can see how these people move with the ocean. These people give their life to the ocean every single day. But do you? When's the last time you went to the beach and actually put your feet in the sand? When's the last time you actually went to the ocean and just looked and was like, this shit's so beautiful? What's crazy, you can find your life by actually staring into the beach or staring into the ocean or a lake or a pond. You know what I'm saying? If you have water by you, like your shower, your tub, go actually be in water, because water is able to flow you with your thoughts and your abundance and your life around you. So the thing is, when you feel empathetic about things, when you feel negative about things, you're feeling it on all types of levels, all types of aspects of life. I always say I love water, it's so healing for me. Facts. Yeah, the fallen gods and gods, just our brothers and sisters, they just choose to step outside of themselves. Exactly. And the thing is too, and what's crazy, bro, I don't like talking down people's opinions, bro, because it's like, there be some things I'll be hearing, I just be thinking like, that makes sense to you, but I can't get mad about that. My thing is, saying, what is war? Like, what is that? Like, besides having war with ourselves, I just feel as if, we're coming into the age to where, like, that negative, like, you cannot have just one thing. Like, imagine a world full of positivity every single day. Like, that would be the craziest matrix ever. Like, every day, like the Truman Show. Every day, hey, how are you? Good morning. Have a great day today. Like, you hear that shit every day. You're like, damn, bitch, do you ever have a bad day? Like, I don't want to hear that shit every single day. Like, my nigga, I actually want the rain some days. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I actually like the rain sometimes. That shit feels soothing, but guess what? If it rains more than like 2-3 days, we got a problem with the system. Let's go ahead and change the system outside. Let's go ahead and put the sun out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But how do you move through the water and protect yourself from certain mermaids that know who you are? Basically, they choose their ego over their higher self. Facts. So to protect yourself from certain mermaids. I'm talking fast. God damn, I gotta practice that shit. Gotta stop being shy. You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable, get loose. Darius, get loose. God, you're right. Get right. Tap in. So what I would do is, or what I did, I basically learned, you know what I'm saying? I meditated. So before you do the practice, right, you gotta learn about this shit. It's like basketball, it's like conditioning, it's like reading, it's like learning about your girl, your husband, whatever the case may be, right? It's learning. You gotta learn yourself. You gotta crawl before you walk. So by learning that, you gotta know it's gonna be trial and error. So what I did was, right, I would go to sleep, I would go to bed. My dreams are so vivid, they're so thoughtful, they're so aware. I'm so aware of my dreams to where I choose where I want to go. So I would just thought to myself, like, I want to go into the ocean just because, like, I'm just bored. You know what I'm saying? So I go wherever I want to go. By me doing that, I go deep into the ocean. So by me doing that, movies make sense to me. So, like, for example, the Avatar movies, they make sense to me. Like, the newest Avatar movie made sense. Like, it came out. What's crazy, I was watching a movie in the movie theater. They were showing the, like, trailer to that shit. That bitch came out for like a week or some days. They cut that shit off in theaters and they released it again. So they made money off that movie 2 times. So I learned that. And I was like, it's a reason why they did that. So as I had my dream and shit, I went to the ocean. Like mermaids, bro. Mermaids are like, they're still demons, I guess you can say, but they're not. You feel what I'm saying? There's a certain demographic of mermaids. They can't kill you. They can't kill you, but they will kill beings that they know have no business being around them. It's like us, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to harm you because they know you, but they don't know you, they'll harm you. But before you have to have them know you, it starts with the astral. So by it being the astral, you have to actually tap into yourself in a spiritual aspect. Because once you do that, they can see you in that spiritual aspect. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get to the ocean physically. You don't got no kind of technology for that shit. You're not in the government systems doing that shit. You don't got no submarine doing that. Not happening. So I figured out that, okay, I can astral project a lucid dream. So I can do whatever I want. And people will say, like, nah, you can't. Like, they'll lock the shit down. They got traps down there. Fuck that. You're God. Your energy. Think about that. You are a thought. You are a thought in a human form. You think you can't think your way out of something and get into the ocean? Stop it. You're not dying as literally consciousness. Cut it out. So once you understand that, you can literally swim. Actually, you won't swim. You can walk under the, like, you can walk into a scenario, walk into the beach. You can walk under the water and you can look and be visible like, oh shit, there's fish, there's sharks. And you can go down to where water pressure means nothing to you. It means nothing to you. What is water pressure? Your head will not explode if you keep going down. But what's crazy, you had to understand that dark is still a part of you. So now you'll be understanding that, like, not only are you in another realm, but you're in another space of divinity. So you are going to see creatures or beings. And when I mean beings, I mean deity. So a movie I was going to expose was a movie called Underwater. I forgot the actor, but she's a famous actor. She's a great actor, by the way. But in that movie, in Underwater, they had a species, bro. I can't even put, like, it was called like Cthulhu or some shit like that, right? So you can say like Lovecraft, whatever. And I was doing research on that shit as well. Once again, a title. Over here in Divinity School, remove the concepts from your mind. So Cthulhu is nothing but just a species on the water, because understand, for you to even name something like that, you have to have studied it. You had to have researched that shit. You had to have seen it with your own 2 eyes. How do you know a being that's over 50 feet tall or 100 feet tall? And where it has actual mermaids leeching all of its energy. Do you know how powerful you got to be to actually do that shit underwater, under a realm? Come on now, you feel what I'm saying? So once I did that, I thought to myself, like, these beings exist and they can talk to you. Like, they're your own parents, like, they're your own reflection because they know you. But the thing is, though, they cannot hurt you. So it'd be like trying to swat air. So like, you can swim, you can move, you can walk, you can run, you can do whatever you want. You can actually fly in your own dream because you're creating your reality. Where do you think airplanes came from? It came from your manifestation. We brought it into the physical world. So once we did that shit, yeah, exactly. The sea is space. Yeah, the ocean is space, literally. So think about this shit, right? When you go on a cruise, go out the country, right? You'll see the elevation of that shit. Now knowing the firmament, right? So the dome that's above our heads, that's basically our mother. By it being our mother, what we see up top is a reflection of what's below. As above, so below. So as the oceans are reflecting above that, there are whales in the sky. And you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? There are whales in the sky, right? If the ocean that we have underneath is space, there are other life above us, right? But we can't tap into that. That's exactly why when you astral project, you can go up there and below there. You feel what I'm saying? So when I say these entities, right? These beings have been here before land was even a thing. Before America, before Pangea was a thing. You get what I'm saying? There was life in the waters as well. There's life beyond that. So with space don't even exist. Space is literally in your mind. So the thing is, our oceans have already been discovered. That's exactly why they named it ocean. Our ocean has been enslaved. And so by it being enslaved, it's nothing but a field of thoughts and consciousness where people have died. So our ancestors, for example, in Genesis, when God divided water, it means water is up to. Exactly. Water is the first element created. Exactly. So, hey man, let me focus. So, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? When you think about it like that, when our ancestors were getting thrown into the water, when they were going through that type of genocide, that mass suicide, when they were going through those killings, they did that because they were one with the water. That's exactly how, if you've seen That new Black Panther, right? That's the best example right there. That shit definitely was a great movie because it showed how we were literally a part of the water as well, trying to run from our invaders or our oppressors. We adapted into the water. We were able to hold our breath and play with the water and actually tap into that element, harness that element, and practice our lungs, expanding our lungs to where we literally became mermaids, which is why mermaids will not attack us, but they will attack us if they don't know you. It's like some of these white people, no offense, and some of these black people, but black people ain't going out into the ocean, but it's these oppressors, these people who are trying to farm their consciousness. So, because think about it, do you know how much money you can get paid for a mermaid body and actually let it be legit? You'll get some bread off that shit. So, and these people know that. And so they'll travel out into the sea, and they know that the ocean is space. That's exactly why we're not going to be able to get into space. So, they know that the ocean will go on forever. So, beyond the, it's like if you go to the bottom of the ocean, that's the ceiling to Agartha, right? When I mean Agartha, that's our inner earth. That's our inner civilization where our other beings live. So other beings mean other intellectual entities, basically. And as they're down there, they know that they control the ocean as well. So do we. It's all an energy thing. And as you go down there, you can understand that no matter what you do, you cannot die. You cannot get hurt. You cannot drown. But if you go there physically, you will drown. That's exactly why the higher ups will give this technology to these oppressors or these other Illuminati. But the thing is, though, you don't gotta even say Illuminati because I hate that word too. But it's just an illuminating figure. You feel what I'm saying? The Illuminati doesn't exist, but it does. But they are illuminating their light upon the world. That's exactly why they'll tell you 5% or 10% of the ocean is discovered. That's cap. That's cap. It's already been discovered. But if you knew that, your illusion of hell would crumble. It will crumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, it will crumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. So, like, think about that shit. Like, we can really, like, think about this shit. We're so powerful. We can ride whales. We can ride dolphins. We can actually communicate with all these animals. But you would think that that's comedy if I just said that. You're probably like, what the fuck, nigga, talking to whales or dolphins or jaguars, lions, cougars. Do you know who you are? These animals communicate with us on a daily basis. That's exactly why people get dogs or cats. You know what I'm saying? The life that we see is a reflection of us. So to tap into that, you got to practice loving nature, practice loving the ocean. And once you keep practicing astral projection and lucid dreaming, I promise to God, the ocean will be your playground. It'll be your playground. You can swim with the fishes, literally. Literally. And you can watch and literally replay moments with your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And it's not talking to the dead because, nigga, what is death? What is the dead? We are literally all walking dead. That's exactly why the Walking Dead exists. We are all walking zombies and we're not aware of it. So, understand, you can literally see your ancestors because once you are dreaming, that's your reality. Anything goes. Nobody died. They just went to a different reality, a different dream, a different universe. So, I have a connection with the children and babies and all animals I encounter. Exactly. That means your consciousness is very high. Your frequency is very high. That's a great thing. Same here. I love animals. I love babies. You know what I'm saying? I love good people. Are your ancestors high versions of yourself? Yes, they are. So, for me, for example, I'm living in my ancestor body right now. You know what I'm saying? I chose to be like that because I'm still a student to my teacher. But who's my teacher? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember somebody asked me, who taught you this shit? It wasn't a human. Like, it wasn't a human that taught me that. It was just meditation. It was just energy. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then shrooms as well. But other shit like prayer, meditation, just being aware. And so, like, once you do that, understand, like, you are your ancestor. You are the higher version of yourself. So, like, once you really believe into that and you seek that and you believe that shit and, like, you know that once you, so think about it like this, right? Your ancestors are a part of you, you know, and the things that you don't do. So, when you see yourself in the mirror, you can actually tap into that ancestor DEA or DNA. You know what I'm saying? You can actually communicate with your ancestors as well. It's not a bad thing. You can practice that. And what's crazy, you should have an altar in your room to where you can present the gifts to them. You know what I'm saying? Give them that love and that care. Like, yeah, you know, I acknowledge you, ancestor. I appreciate you for giving me life and giving me wisdom, prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Do I mirror gaze every day? I mirror gaze every single day. And what's crazy, I'm doing it right now. I'm literally mirror gazing right now. So what is mirror gazing? You feel me? But, yeah, so you are your ancestor. Like, you think about that shit. We are all volunteers. We are all ancestors to our own ancestor. And what's crazy, my parents are ancestors as well, but they don't know that. But that's okay though, because I can't control their destiny. No, mirror gazing is bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, God, bro, I don't like debating. I don't like going back and forth with people's opinions, but it's not bad, bro. It's like, it's bad, but what is bad? What is bad, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what not to knock your opinion, but what is bad, gang? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, mirror gazing is not bad. It's the intention behind it. It's your frequency that you emit to it. It can be bad because of the species behind the mirror or the frequency that the mirror plays. Yes. If you're not careful with your practices, then yeah, it can be dangerous because the mirror does lie to you. Mirrors are lies. They're full of lies. Yes. But the thing is, though, by you not believing in your lies, you wouldn't be delusional. You wouldn't be the body that you are. You know what I'm saying? You must be prepared. You must be prepared for what you will see within. Exactly. You feel me? Because if you look in the mirror, you're not really seeing anything. You're really not. I promise to God, you're really not. You know what I'm saying? You know you are. Because physically, you see yourself and you're like, oh, here's this, here's that, here's my bathroom, here's this and that. But it's like realistically, ain't shit there but a construct. Ain't shit there but a white piece of paper. Or like a white or a dark construct of your mind. I try to break that down as simple as possible. But literally a construct of your mind. It's like in the Matrix, how you can go in your mind, you can literally create your own reality and it'll form up into you like a line. That's exactly what you're doing in the mirror. So what is bad and good? Like when you talk to yourself in the mirror, that's bad, yes, but it's also good. What is that? If you look in the mirror and you say, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm going to be successful. Good things will happen to me. I can conquer my day. Nothing can stop me now. Think about that. If you did that shit, your brain will literally be full like, nigga, you talking to yourself? You talking to yourself. Like, your ego will think that to yourself. But the thing is, though, your spirit knows, like, nah, you need that. Because nobody would talk to you the way you talk to you. I'm going to say it again. Nobody would talk to you the way you talk to you. So if you talk to yourself on a positive note in the mirror, what do you think you'll get back? What do you think you'll get back? Come on now. If you really want to see the real thing, look into the water, not the mirror. Facts. When you look into the mirror, that's not your real reflection. It's a negative entity, copy, and image. Exactly. But you are that entity. You are that entity. Once again, good and bad don't exist. And then also as well, it can mimic. So it ain't really, I feel what you're saying though, God. No, for sure. I do as well. I fuck with what you're saying as well. I'm just saying, like, what's crazy also contradict everything I say because I know what I'm talking about. So even when I'm right, I'm still wrong. So that's why I'm contradicting everything I say. But yeah, that's also, I like these points as well because yeah, you see, like, if you look in the water, that is still you, which is also touching because we are all a reflection of one another. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I did that because everything is a contradiction. So it's really hard for me to like debate with somebody because it's like, bro, you're not wrong, but you're also not right. And that's okay. That's okay because we're all not right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But mirrors are not bad unless you allow it to be bad for you. As simple as that. But, hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching. You feel me? When should I go live like night too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what time should I start going live? Like, is there a good time? You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate everybody who was watching as well. I appreciate the new people that watched and stayed and started vibing. You know, this was a vibe for sure. I appreciate y'all. You know, shit was lit. Been here since you started, fam. I enjoyed this entire live, truly. No, I appreciate you, John. I appreciate your energy, bro. Cause like my phone finna die and shit again. I really enjoy this. Afternoon works for me. Okay. I can see what I can do. Cause knowing me, I'll get my ass up like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'll just go live off the muscle. That's what I would do. But I want to work around people's like schedule type shit. You know what I'm saying? See if I can produce that thing. But I ain't going live every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably go live like once or twice out the week. Okay, that's how it be. No, fast, yeah. Cause like my shit getting hot, bro. I just want to make sure like I don't sit on live all day. You know, I gotta make shit shake. You know, I can't sit on ideas either. I gotta be great. I gotta get some content out for you guys. I gotta make sure I keep posting. I don't know what the fuck happened to the views TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all got me shadow banned or whatever, but please, bro, whatever I did, it ain't nothing personal, man. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a logical idiot. So therefore, please just forgive me. I let spirit guide me. Y'all just reducing the views. What's up? I'm trying to keep this shit authentic, organic, out the mud. Are you serious, TikTok? Come on, man. Y'all can do better than that. How you feel about crystals? Let me know. I want to hop on with you. How you feel about crystals? Crystals are good and bad. We talking too much. Yeah, hey, what's crazy? You know me. That's so weird. But yes, I don't like talking either. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I feel like when I talk too much, I'm giving too much of myself to the world. And what's crazy, always remember too, the agents do be watching. But crystals are not bad. They're good. You know, they come from that source. They come from the world. They come from Mother Nature. They come from society. You know what I'm saying? I like the crystals in those shops, you know, with those, like, the spiritual people, I guess you can call them that. I like them crystals because they resonate with me. I got like 4, I don't know, I got like 7 or 8 at home. I don't even be wearing them, but like, I speak to them, I talk to them for sure, because that's really consciousness in the crystal form. So you can think it's weird or whatever, but the thing is though, all the things I've been blessed with, I've been manifested with, you know what I'm saying, that comes from those crystals. So like, those crystals are a part of me. And I love that shit about me because it's not weird to be yourself. Because think about that shit. Nobody calls you weird for getting on your knees and praying. Nobody calls you weird for reading the Bible. Nobody calls you weird for meditating. You know what I'm saying? So what is weird? You talk to God in whatever way you want. If you drive and talk to yourself, that's still talking to God. If you talk to like 10 of your friends, that's still talking to God. If you play the game with your boys or you just play the game at random, that's still talking to God either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? So either way it goes, that's how I feel about crystals. Like, they are a part of us. You gotta speak to them like you would speak to a baby. You know? Yeah, like, speak to them like you would speak to a baby, because that's the most beneficial thing for you is to speak positive to everything. Because like, all life does is hear us. You know what I'm saying? We just can't hear life. We can't hear our objects. We can't hear this like certain energy. Like, you can't hear a sidewalk talk to you, but you can feel that bitch. Walk on the sidewalk, I guarantee you'll feel that shit. If you're trying to hear it, at least. But yeah, you know, so I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the information. Thank you to everyone. No, facts, yeah, I appreciate y'all as well. This was good. I appreciate the community. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want more knowledge, I got the ebooks. I'm gonna have more videos coming. I got more videos in the vaults. I didn't even post in months. I was gonna say years, but months. You know, and we've been starting. I started this shit since December of last year, and we're gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, like, our ether and the tangible like crystals, they help us feel the energy around us. That's facts. But no matter what, however you want to call it that, facts. So yeah, you know, I'm not gonna give up on myself because I know how this shit go. You know, ain't nothing personal. I just know, like, if you want to love yourself and elevate your life and be divine, you have to be different. Man, it's a process. You, like, what's crazy, many people won't be able to comprehend you. Many people won't be able to, so buzz cut ain't the move. I mean, whatever cut you want is up to you, bro. That's where, like, that's why I'm saying, for me, bro, on that perspective, like, everything y'all say is such a contradiction. That's why I love and hate y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I love and hate myself as well. So you can get a buzz cut, you can get a mohawk, you can get a fade, you can get a, you know what I'm saying, a little bill, you can get whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You can get whatever you want. But the thing is, though, that won't stop you from your knowledge. That's a within thing, not an outside thing, not an outside source thing. But it is. You will gain more access if you know what I'm saying? You will gain more access if you do. Yeah. No, nigga. John, listen. Listen, Jonathan, listen. What I'm saying is, bro. All right, long story short, bro. Yes and no. Yes and no. If you cut your shit, you will have access to the knowledge, but you will lose access to that knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, what my boy Jay was basically, I'm going to call you Jay, so J-A-X-Y. I'm going to call you Jay, my nigga. So what Jay was saying, bro, your ether connects you to the ether. Because carbon is space, that's your mind. That's that dark ether, that carbonated energy, that matter, that's you. So the 666, you know what I'm saying, mark of the beast, you are the beast. So you have been marked by you understanding that you are the source. You are the source. You cut your shit, nigga, you will be disconnected to your source. But to connect back to that source is to believe that you were never disconnected from the source. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying it again. To be connected to source is to believe that you are disconnected from source. Because when you are disconnected from source, you got to believe that you are never disconnected from the source. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You are never disconnected from source. Never. So when you cut your shit, you'll still be connected. It's all a state of mind. Look at that contradiction. Yeah, JXY. Because I feel it, fam. I feel it. There you go, brother. That's all, gang. Perception, exactly. That's exactly why, bro. I can't wait for so many of y'all to get into your divine state, your divine nature, because it gets funny. It gets funny knowing like how your mind works as a genius, because you're all a genius. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, I could make a video tomorrow. Some of y'all may say, bro, that video hit. I'm going to say, really? That shit was ass. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? How can I make that shit? Like, I would ask you, how can this be better? Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. Okay, cool. I may do it, I may not do it. But see, that's the genius in you. Because you got to contradict everything people tell you, because that's still Satan talking to you through a God body. You get what I'm saying? So, I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you to all the people who stayed and who followed. And it's all a journey. It's all a journey to loving ourselves. So, before you go to bed today, ask yourself, how's your mental health? And if you don't like it, let's fix it. It starts one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Depending on you, but 90 or 60, either the hair is going to help you. That's facts. Because that dead hair, yeah, that caucus hair, yeah, you feel me? But no offense to my caucus people. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. And have a great, wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? Stay up. Stay prayed up. Keep meditating. Get some sun, fast, go make some content for yourself, go work, go speak to family, go work out. Let's go be great today. You know what I'm saying? So it's the afternoon, you still got another part of the day to you, because it's like still 12 hours of the day. So yeah, you too, fam, take care. I'll be tapped in for sure. I got you, the hearing of the dead. Hey man, I love y'all. Have a great, wonderful day.